Alright. What's up, Soku Faithful? 20 people in tonight, so... be pretty good. I love last second entrances, I mean they have to reseed. I like the quality of matches we have right now, though. There's some good stuff here. There's some good stuff here. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Let's start like this. Also, I hope you like the waiting room music. This is a collection from acclaimed game Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which I think got like terrible reviews when it released, but definitely a favorite among the fans. If you actually know what's up. You actually know what's up. Real gamers know. Mystery Dungeon's actually goated. Alright, perfect. Let's give the players the view, and we'll be ready to start pretty soon. Alright. Let's turn this off. Those are good songs. Okay. Turn on the tried and true Soku Sad theme. Let's go! Soku Saturdays 328. Now officially underway. If you're new, this is a online Touhou Hisoutensoku bracket featuring the best players in the world. Self-proclaimed, of course. Yeah, tonight we have 20 people and plenty of stream matches to get through that are gonna be hype as hell, so hang on to your hats. We're gonna start with Barduk versus Yormin today. Is Barduk versus Yormin? Let me set up my when is this set? Barduk Yormin. God, that's a toss-up. I think this is gonna be Remilia versus Soku. Alright. They're already playing. Amazing. Hop right into it. Yeah, we're gonna Barduk versus Yormin. I believe this is button check. Or not, you know. Actually, they're not hidden buttons. I think they are button checking. Oh, that's the wrong play. Hold up. There we go. Alright, so first match of the day. We got Barduk versus Yormin 99. Polish Soku versus the American Remilia. You know, I've heard a lot of Soku players complain about the Remilia matchup, seeing that it's like one of the hardest ones. It's really hard for Soku to escape Remilia pressure, because this character cannot walk. So, you know how one of the main ways of escaping Remilia is the dash under and the walk under. Soku doesn't really have access to that. And her crouch also makes her extra vulnerable to Remilia shenanigans with the instant hop, so we'll see how that unfolds, but I have to say that on the side of neutral, you know, Soku has a lot of ways to wall out Remilia constantly, and you can see that Yormin, when he's not in, he's struggling to avoid all those trees and bullets. Barduk has almost brought it all the way back, but it's very close still. The Scorching Sun, both sides probably going to be around 1 hit point. It's going to come down to the next neutral interaction. Who's going to get whiff punished? That was almost a cross-up. Barduk trying to find the tree, get some hits there with the jump 8A. Oh, but anti-air from the 2C Yormin taking the first round. Oh, nice punish. But oh, Yormin can't finish the combo. But here we go. That's the Remilia pressure. That's so good against Flacco. When he crouches, she gets owned by that instant air. Oh, right. Nice jump 8A right there. Punishing the DP. Catching the air tech, mashing, getting a knockdown. Bardock with a pretty solid HP lead right now. Has access to a reversal, but nice J6A from Yormin. There's the reversal from Bardock. And now Bardock just needs one good conversion. Yormin down to that last bit. That's a nice J6A right here. This could be a conversion. Has access to the 5 cost, so a good confirm could work on this around, but they gotta be careful not to make any huge mistakes here, especially being under that J6A, which just barely reaches, and Bardock ties it up right there. Last round. Drizzle on the clock. This is huge for Yormin, who's got that 5 cost. Looking at that first card in his hand, but they gotta earn that back. Alright, little punish. Knockdown here. Drizzle's gonna end. Ooh, DCs. Yormin doing a pretty good job of keeping Bardock from messing around up there. Using that 2C to interfere with that jump 8A angle. Ooh, but there's the jump 8A right there. Gets some very good damage. Now Yormin kind of stuck up at the top. J2A. Oh, no punish. There's the flush punish on the 2A right there. Misses that jump 8A. Yormin getting a little bit of damage. So even. Nice jump 8A again. The unexpected trees from underground. Yormin stuck in the corner. Can they escape using the BE? Punishes the dash. There's the Gungnir. But it's not enough. The accidental 5C probably ruined what could have been a KO. But Bardock is still alive from the incomplete combo. And Yormin's got to deal with the Soku pressure now. Here we go. Catches the border escape, but it's not enough to kill. Blocks the J2C, or the 2C. Locky in the air, Soku with the limited escape options, finds the border escape out. Back to the even game, that 6B hitting right there. Bardock trying to approach. Okay, so Typhoon on the clock is going to be crazy if they let this rock. Yormin might want to try to change the weather here, I don't know. This is the J6A. Bardock trying to stall out, letting the Typhoon rock. And this is going to come down to the last interaction here where we're going to see a Demon Lord Arrow. Oh, the jump 6C from Bardock hitting its mark, and that's going to be game 1. 2-hour Soku main, overcoming the odds. Okay. So that Dial A getting in there. Knockdown. Some Okizumi. Oh, catching the border escape. This is what Yormin needs to just get in there and stay in there if they want to win. Can't catch the jump out though. Oh, and the jump 8A connecting. Now it's Bardock's turn. But this is the Okizeme. He gets the Ancient Geyser. And now Yormin starting to struggle. That zoning from Soku coming in. Yormin doesn't respect it. He's gonna taking so much damage. There it is again with the 2C and punishing all the bullets being pressed. The jump 8A connecting. Baiting the DP. Almost got the KO right there. Bardock only needs a little bit more, but Yormin's got a chance. With the Diamond Dust knockdown, Bardock cannot tech out of the corner. Golden opportunity. Nice block on the cross-up. Blocks the whole Dial A though. Good defense from Bardock. Now they got a chance. Finish this up, gets the 6C to snipe, knock down a Diamond Dust. Oh, and I think Yormin tried to enter the DP, but that 5B beats the DP. DP only invincible to melee attacks. The 5B easily takes it out. And Bardock just needs one more round there at the match point. Jump 8A, connecting right there. Yormin stuck in the corner. Oh, baits and punishes that J6A. Here we go. Reversal in Bardock's hand, but gets caught on the border escape. Huge opportunity. Border escape forward, getting out of the corner, but down 2 orbs. Oh, Yormin getting a little bit too aggressive. Concedes their turn. Jump 8A, connecting again. Not a second one. Opportunity. Oh, Yormin dropping the combo. Jump A, gets blocked. Nice punish. Okay, let's see what Yormin's got. That's up the chain. Oh, but messes up the Okazeme. Let's Bardock escape. Did you say? Nice. Little combo here. Into the mini Gungnir. Solid damage, but no limit. Big J2C, this might... No, never mind. That wasn't optimized. I feel like an optimized combo could have done it. Bardock bombs out, gets some space. Still has a lot of work to do. Jump A missing. Good opportunity. Oh, but the dial A not connecting, but catching the walkout, actually, with that 236. Yormin staying alive here. Jump A. Nice damage. Gets the knockdown in the corner. A little extra for Bardock. Controlling the space, but missing the 3A. Jump A from below. It's so hard to avoid for Romilia. Bardock with about a 50% HP lead. Starting up the zoning. Can Yormin find a way back into this game? Missing the jump 8A, but can't seem to catch this Romilia. There's the jump 8A. I mean, can't seem to catch this Soku, catching with the jump 8A right there. The DP just barely connecting. Opportunity for Yormin. It's a J2A counter hit. Let's see what they can set up here. Nice pressure. Catching. Oh, but Oki not there. Their invisible tech on Soku really getting Bardock out of these corner situations really well. J2A. Oh, punish. Your mean stuff. Gotta be careful about the zoning, but finds the chain gang. Oh, but drops the finisher. Okay, no punish on the dash out. Jump 8A, is that enough? No, too high in the air. Bardock just needs one hit. Finds the cross up, and that will do it. Our Soku friend takes the game. Oh. GG's. Also, someone commented about the game's pace being fast and meticulous. Soku is very unique in that it's... How fast or slow the game is really depends on who's playing. You can kind of make the game as fast or as slow-paced as you want, because there's no real timer, and the damage isn't that high, but the pressure and defense are both pretty well balanced, so it's like... and the movement is very free, so if you want to be aggressive and just go in, you can if you want. But yeah, that was the first game. Fun set. Let's see who's next. Bring it up. Prediction first. I believe our next game is gonna be the Berry Bez versus Lone. So that's gonna be Romilia versus Racing. Alright. I'm actually not sure if I've watched Berry Bez before. I've seen them host quite a few times, but I've never seen them live play. Wait. They already played? They already played? What? What about waiting for stream? They already played. They weren't looking at the bracket. My stream experience, no! We might have to make up that game later. Okay then. We'll move on to the next one. Make sure to read the directions next time. I added all tournament players. I just said, hey man, you wait. If I say you wait, you wait. I'm in charge here. Okay, so next is probably gonna be remove Hatchuli Mirror. We're gonna do Ruby versus Tamioka. That's interesting. Parent just got faster by 30. You think that set would have taken 30 minutes, Roland? Okay. I gotta mark the colors for this one. Unless Ruby plays Cherno. Ruby might play Cherno. Nope, they are playing patchy mirrors. Tamioka in the black patchy. Ruby with the white patchy. Good versus evil, light versus darkness. Mage versus mage. That's not really an opposition, but you know what I'm talking about. And away we go. These guys are violent right off the bat. I just hit the 5C. If you want to die, take a shot every single time someone gets counter hit. Because these guys are both very aggressive players, they're always going to be hitting something. That's another one. I think every single hit has been a counter hit so far. There's another one! But yeah, very aggressive matchup. These guys... Patchy is a very active character, always hitting 5C Fireball. It's going to be a match of zoning and counter zoning. Very strategic. And so far, it's very even. As Tamioka down to the last HP gets sniped right there, but it's not over yet. J2A not missing. Little bit of a cross-up for Tamioka, who finds the jump for Ruby, who finds the Tamioka. I mean, Ruby who finds the cross-up and kites the round. Actually, I think I might have been confused on who's who. Ruby is player 2. The Tamioka's player 1. Yeah, the colors are mixed up. Tamioka's white and Ruby's black. That is messing me up. Actually, no, I was right. I was right. Because White Patchy is in the lead in player 2. Okay, no, never mind. And it's been a long day. Forgive me for my miscommentary. Yeah. Tamioka putting up the satellite sunflower. Very good for screen control, but gets sniped by a fireball, blasted across the screen. Connecting. You see the Royal Flare in Ruby's hand. That's a pretty good play. Oh, great snipe. I think Royal Flare is actually super good here, because since Tamioka, you know, as Patchoulers are often to do, just gonna be hitting bullets and using their spirit liberally. Great time to just surprise them with a Royal Flare. Like right now, Ruby's probably looking and waiting for a good opportunity. Nice use of the 4-2-1. Gets a knockdown and a setup with the summoned swords. Nice PE catch. Royal Flare's gonna combo. Do some solid damage, actually. You don't really see Royal Flare as a hit confirm very often, but Ruby using it to good effect right there. Gets a J2A cross-up. And another J2A cross-up. But can't get those pickups. Nice little snipe with the 4-2-1s and the spell card confirmed will do it. So game 1 for Ruby after dropping that first round. Came right back. Ooh. Little collision of bullets right there. Nice little snipes. You go into game number 2. 6-6B getting blasted right there. Now Tomioka's turn to try to continue without pressure. It's a nice combo here. It sets up the satellite sunflower. Trying to get the screen control in. Again, Ruby though, not conceding even though the sunflower is covering so much of the screen. Using that flight from Patchouli to get to a good spot, but nice J6A. And Tomioka is going to have a strong lead going into the next part of this round. Gets a nice snipe on against the backdash, but misses the J2A. Little punish. Oh, but nice 5B. Ruby in trouble. It's a punish though. It's not over. Oh, but Tomioka catching Ruby right there. Opting to use the air dash. Trying to hit a button afterwards, but didn't have enough time on that graze. And we go on to round 2. Ring Haze, oh, forward board escape. Interesting position, but Tomioka decided not to do anything about it. Nice J2A for Ruby. Levels up their new spear. I don't think they have swords summon. They have summoned swords yet. They haven't drawn it. Probably best case scenario for Ruby. I mean for Tomioka, because the strategy is really contingent along the summoned swords. Oh, that's a huge fireball. Tomioka's gotta be careful. Gotta shore up the movement. They're bleeding HP right now. Punish. Oh, but the drop from Ruby. Tomioka didn't punish very hard. Another great snipe. HP very close. This is the J2A charge. No punish from Tomioka. Oh, and the snipe for Ruby calling out the 5C. Set point. Trade? These guys have like the same brain cell that they are sharing and trading back and forth sometimes. Set up for Ruby. Doesn't have the summon swords yet, and Tomioka just wakes up. Starts the satellite sunflower. Has Ruby stuck in the corner. Nice J6A. You have a setup? Okay, the tech out from Ruby though. Oh, nice J6A. Oh, drop combo though. Jump 8A, no punish. The jump 8A is coming out. Nice air unblockable for Ruby. Great pickup, and now, oh, the Okazeme not quite there. Look at the weather. We're gonna get a typhoon? Nope, Ruby techs. River Mist on the clock. Tomioka has been holding on to the Royal Diamond Ring for quite a while, though. I don't know what they plan to do with it. Okay, pops it here. This is not the best spell. As you can tell, Ruby is not taking very much chip damage. That's basically 5 cards to waste a little bit of time. Ruby trying to recoup the advantage here, but drops the combo. 5C from Tomioka. Gets hit by the fireball straight up. 1 or 2 hit game for both sides. Great 6-6B. Will this be it? No, not quite. That's a drop combo from Ruby. Almost took a punish for leveling the skill. 6C from Tomioka. Not enough to kill. Aurora on the clock. I don't even know what it is. A 5C. It's not over, though. Tomioka still holding on. 1 mistake is all it will take. The 5C from Tomioka just barely getting in there. And we're going to game 3. Last game. Nice. Fireball from Ruby right there. 660. Tomioka stuck in the corner. Great setup. Get some extra damage here. Tomioka's already down half their HP. Oh, that cross-up was dirty. But the Monsoon making it so the combo won't finish. Okay, Tomioka's got some work to do. Ruby on a roll so far, but there's a G6A. That might change things for Tomioka. Got the positioning advantage. Gets the hit. But has to reset, and then will get hit by the 5C right there. Conceding their turn. Ruby can start pressing their advantage. Punishing Tomioka, reading buns. Almost got the KO right there. Oh, and punishing the hard land. A mistake on the grazing from Tomioka, costing them the round right there. Ruby set point again. And this time Ruby's got their summoned swords. Oh, catching the jump. Stop the combo though. Ruby up in the air, finds the fireball. Missing that J6A. Opportunity. Oh, there's the 5A from Ruby with the drizzle on the clock. This is actually a very scary time for Ruby to hold on to that Royal Flare. Can they land it though? Okay, the drizzle goes away, but Ruby still has the advantage. Tomioka in a dangerous position. The weather with River Mist. Gets the 5C to connect. River Mist still on the clock, but Ruby's got such a strong position here. There's the reversal. Getting a little bit extra damage, and Tomioka can try to start something here. Gets the J6A to connect and sets up the Satellite Sunflower. Ruby up fighting against the wall. Still managing to find some hits, but gets sniped right there. J8A from Tomioka. It's not over yet. Very even in terms of HP, but Ruby has a distinct mirror advantage holding on to that Royal Flare. Huge 6-6 snipe. It's not over yet, but Tomioka getting destroyed by the Dew Spear, and Ruby with a narrow 2-1 victory, taking it over Tomioka. And that's it. Good games. GG's. Tomioka put up a pretty good fight there. You'd expect that Ruby, having way more experience than Tomioka, would have this, but it was closer than anyone would have guessed, I'll say. That was fun. Okay, well, next game, the highly anticipated Haha versus Winter Mellow. I see a lot of drink redeems. I gotta hold off because I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm sneaking in bites of Wendy's between sets. Wow, Lone beat Rowan. That's pretty crazy. Is Lone actually nice? Is Lone nice with it? I don't know. I would think that Rowan would win that. This is probably gonna be Tenchi versus Mei Ling coming up. Winter Mellow, the hope of all Tenchi players. And they bring it home against the Prodigy here. Wow, that's 6-6. That was an interesting trade. Winter Mellow, Haha, Mei Ling, Tenchi. Let's get going in this winner's round 2 match. Present pressure for Winter Mellow. Getting the jump A, but couldn't finish the job here. Finds a great hit. That's gonna be a little knockdown. Winter Mellow doing the Tenchi stuff. This is where Tenchi is at her strongest, you know, when she has got that corner pressure. Tenchi gets so much good pressure swings, so much damage when she has the corner. But when she doesn't have that offensive position, that is where things start to get a little bit dubious, especially against a character that's as fast as Mei Ling, able to really punish and limit how Tenchi can attack in neutral. So it's going to be up to Winter Mellow to try to optimize how much time they're in that position and really limit how much they expose themselves to getting punished. Meanwhile, Haha, we're going to have to stay aggressive here. Not letting Winter Mellow get too much momentum. We'll see how it goes. Right now, Haha very close to taking it and gets a nice little pickup right there to take round 1. Nice little snipe there with that Earth Dragon Wave. Here comes Haha, get some pressure. I see they're holding on to that rock killing fist. Oh, and it's Aurora Spring Haze. Nice little snipe for Winter Mellow, but can't finish the job. Spring Haze still going. Nice jump A. Doesn't get the charge 3A, but finds the 2C right there, but drop the pickup. Nice J2A. This should be a conversion. Winter Mellow getting some pretty solid damage here, about 50% down to Haha, but it's not over yet. They gotta finish the job. Good drill snipes right there, and Haha one combo away from going down. But using the healing charm kind of gave Haha a chance, but completely destroying Haha trying to use that super armor. But interestingly enough, even though the card was used and you saw the super flash, the meter was not spent, and Haha gets to keep it. That's insane. There it is again, and this time it will work! Raw Killing Fist for a huge 5.4k damage, and now it's a huge advantage for Haha. Ooh, great use of Blue Sky to get that frame trap going. And now Haha has the corner. Can Winter Mellow escape? Trying to jump away. But caught on the landing, still has to deal with this melee pressure. Gets hit with the 6C, and Haha able to pick up the slack, taking the round and the first game. Yo, the fact that Winter Mellow punished the card and then Haha got to keep it into round 2 is honestly insane. You'll notice that in Soku there are the times when meter is consumed is actually super inconsistent among cards. Sometimes you get hit out of the startup and it goes away, and sometimes you get hit out of the startup and you get to keep it. It's very funny. That's just Tasso coding for you. But here we go, on to game 2. Winter Mellow trying to avenge the game 1 loss. Let's see if they can do some work here, but right now they've got a pretty good lead. But great 2 and 4 from Haha, putting himself in the position to get some damage in on the pressure. Jump out from Haha. They level up their default 2-2 pillars, which should be really helpful. But Haha slowly but surely getting himself back into this game. Forward border escape, getting the singular jab. Nice J6A off of the air tech though. Winter Mellow in control, but whoa, the wake up 623. That's not even a DP. Nice little knockdown from Winter Mellow, but still super even, especially with the meter involved. Oh, great little snipe here. Was this gonna do it? No, the far A too far, but that's a huge jump to A, and that should be more than enough. Winter Mellow taking that first round. They needed that. A nice little shot in the arm. It's the first knockdown here. Oh, but Winter Mellow whiffing. That could have been a big punish, but Haha was a little bit late. Now has the corner and Diamond Dust. It's hit by the 2C. But Winter Mellow able to escape with not less damage. Nice jump play A, knockdown, and Diamond Dust. Oh, a little poke out from Haha, but didn't use that 5 cost. This one will easily convert, though. A little 2A into 3.7k damage. Not bad. Now has the knockdown. The momentum very much shifting. Haha just needs 1 or 2 more combos. But Winter Mellow does have the 4 cost. If they can take advantage of that, they might be able to get the kill here. It's extremely powerful. But they gotta open Haha up. Going for it right here. Won't get the crush. Also doesn't have the plus frames either. That's 4 cards down the drain. And Winter Mellow is still behind, even after using all that meter. Nice J2A. A little bit of a 4-piece combo for Haha. No knockdown though. Winter Mellow is gonna get a chance to try to establish himself in neutral, but here comes Haha, getting the 2 A's. Scorching Sun also super dangerous for Mellow here. They might be in danger of getting chipped down to 1. There's the jump A with the 5C behind it, making a very tough situation to get through. And now we are set point for Haha. Misses the J2A right there. Opportunity for Mellow on the chase down. Gets the 2C, but it trades with the J2A. Here comes Mellow. Here comes Haha getting the crush with the charge 3A. But drop the kick up. Huge opportunity. Oh, but cross under from Haha gets the frame trapper. That's going to combo because of the C version of the 623. But the Typhoon on the knockdown. This is dangerous for Winter Mellow. Can they turn this around somehow? Low HP. Unfavorable weather. It looks like it's all going in the Mei Ling player's direction right now. 12 counts on the Typhoon timer. Typhoon's over. Haha is still in a very position, but Mellow's not out of it. Oh! Can punish? J2A. That's not a huge punish, especially for a character that does as much damage as Tenchi. That might have cost them. We'll see, though. The Aurora. 1 out of 19 chance of being a Typhoon. No one's even blocked a hit yet! Oh, but that's a clean punish. And well, I guess we'll never know what the Aurora was. But that's gonna be game and set for Haha. Two-0 over Winter Mellow. GG's. Alright, next match on stream is gonna be Galaxus versus Ekuri. I hope you guys like Vermilia. Because we're getting another one. This is winner's quarters. Hey man, Vermilia's a popular character, what can I say? There's only one in bracket? No, you're saying Berry Best was Vermilia, and we saw Yormine as Vermilia too. So, I mean, that's at least 3. We would have watched Berry Best, but they were, they played off stream. And the first match of the day was Yormine playing Vermilia too. Anyways, Akuri versus Galaxus coming up next. Galaxus is probably the favorite to win today, but you never know. Anything can happen. Right now we're just waiting for Galaxus to join Akuri. See them chatting. Should be ready soon. Alright, as predicted, Vermilia versus Iku. No surprises there. I don't know if this is a good matchup for Iku or a good matchup for Remilio. Sometimes. I think the Iku players just started to consistently claim that, oh, Iku beats Remilio. I remember a time when Iku players were like, I hate fading Remilio. Like, here we are, Galaxis versus Ekuri. Yeah, the character that has like the hardest time escaping Remilio after Suwako against a character that has one of the hardest times dealing with Iku in neutral. So it's a pretty interesting matchup. Knockdown for Galaxis here in the corner. Puts up the alternate 2-4. Nice BE catch. Ooh, pressure? Blocks the basic, eh? Whoa, is that Demon's Dinner Fork? Okay. Ekuri bringing out some new technology here. Demon's Dinner Fork is an alternate 2-4. It's more focused on being a fast snipe rather than the setup bullets that Remilio usually uses for a 2-4, or the disruption that the Chain Gang offers. We'll see how that goes, but right now, Ekuri is in control. And, I have to swap the names. Sorry. Ekuri is the Remilio player. Alright. It seems that the Demon's Dinner Fork doesn't break the 2-1-4, that fidget spinner. Dragon's Eye is what it's called. I think people affectionately call it the fidget spinner. And look at this pressure from Ekuri, though. How does Galaxis escape? Iku with a very slow and block and dash can't really go under Remilio pressure, especially since it's so tall. She's just kind of have to take it all. Oh, wow, that's the walkout that I was just saying that's hard to do on Iku. Galaxis is finding the perfect opportunity. And look at this. Now he has the corner. Escapes the pressure, but the sprinkle on the clock. Huge snipe for Ekuri. It's not over yet, though. Pressure for Galaxis. Good coin usage from Ekuri. Guess the J2C has the corner pressure, but can Galaxis escape? Yes. Oh, the Demon's Dinner Fork and sprinkle. Look at how fast that covers the whole screen with all those extra forks. It's crazy how much damage that can do. And super drill. That is not punishable. But nice J6A. And Ekuri is in control. Pressure. Nice block on that cross-up from Galaxis. But gets caught right there. Can't really finish combos, though. That's the weakness of the Dinner Fork, is that you don't have access to Chain Gang to finish those combos as easily. Nice movement from Ekuri. Gets the J2C to punish the J2A. That was a great placement. And we go for the pressure. Alright. Galaxis being patient. Blocks the 3A and is able to escape. Ooh. Catches the board escape, but can't convert off of the hit. Nice jump A! Oh, but drops another combo. Look at Ekuri, he's playing so well right now, but the J2A from Galaxis gives himself an opportunity to have the corner. And doesn't get the crush. Interesting position for Galaxis. Has that forecast. Corner knockdown. See if they can keep it up. There's lightning armor. It crits the cross up. That's some very good damage. Ekuri does have that 5-cost reversal. Doesn't burn it. Galaxis has to be respectful. That Draco the Kratos could easily end the round if they are not careful about their spirit. Nice jump A. The cross under from Ekuri. Great movement, but the weather goes to Mound Vapor. That means that 5-cross is offline. Catching the backdash with the 3A. A knockdown. And Ekuri has Gungnir. That's their win condition. If they can get Galaxis down to 2.5 orbs, it's over. But Galaxis is able to block the 3A and escape. A walk under. Ekuri in the corner. Galaxis with the pressure. Full dial. Catches the board escape with the 3-cost and is able to get the KO. Galaxis stays alive. Round 3. This has been a long game. Nice anti-air with that 2-2, the lightning armor. Nice jump 8A from Ekuri, catching the air tech buttons, and the knockdown in the corner. Pressure. 3A, that's meaty, so that's plus. Alright. The Hangeki and Galaxis side. Yep, gets the board escape. That's the right move against the 3A. The Akuri trying to poke at him with that Demon's Dinner Fork. Gotta be careful. The neutral from Galaxus. Just tossing him. Be careful on the Spirit, though. That's costly. J6A. Whoa, a trade there! But Akuri gets up first. Oh, the wrong direction on the jump A! That's the Soku little confusion right there. Great low profile from Galaxus. Knockdown in the corner. Galaxus has access to 4 cost. Border escape from Akuri gets caught, and Galaxus is going to cash out with the 3 cost, but that leaves him only down to 2 cards, which means that 4 cost that Veils Like Sky isn't available to Galaxus. He's used too much meter. All he's got to his name is that single Hangeki. Meanwhile, Akuri has plenty of meter to work with, but can they find that hit in the corner? There it is. This is going to convert. And Galaxus thinking about the Gungnir. Galaxus able to escape the corner. Nice snipe from Galaxus. Akuri has to block the 6-6C now. Stuck in the corner. Charge 3A. Oh, the Hangeki from Galaxus to keep that positioning. But Akuri's able to escape. Trying to dinner fork, but gets caught at a bad time with the jump cancel. Getting caught by the J2A. Galaxus will take it. That was a good game. Akuri is putting up a really good fight against Galaxus. And I remember when this guy was just starting. How'd he get so good so fast? Is this the future of Vermilia and NA? Nice pickup from Galaxus, though. 2. Very decent damage. Nice! The jump out from Akuri. 2,000 damage and the corner knockdown. Galaxus has to tech back. Pressure. Nice board escape. Galaxus defending pretty well, all things considered. Oh, big J2A. Akuri's gonna try to optimize. Hell yeah. 2-7 from a counter hit J2A mid-screen. That's so much damage. Okay, here's Akuri. Fair pressure. Galaxus still blocking in the corner. Akuri, nice J2A, but good BE from Galaxus. With punish here. Akuri in control. Gungnir will kill. So Galaxus gotta be careful if they get hit. Okay, blocks the Demon Lord walk. Has the corner combo, baiting the tech, but Akuri is out of range of that jump 5A. Oh, a little punish right there. Tech from Akuri. Gotta be careful about the air unblockable, but able to avoid it. Galaxus approaching behind that Dragon's Eye. Gets the knockdown, and I think 3 cost might be able to kill here. It's close, but now not going for it yet. Now 3 cost will kill. Akuri's gotta be careful. They gotta respect everything. Because that 3 cost is so fast. Diamond Dust on the clock. Akuri strapped behind the Dragon's Eye. Jump cancels into the J2A. But Galaxus doesn't kill him! Oh, but the jump A right there. Akuri not respecting the meaty. And Galaxus set point now. 2A not out of range. Okay. Neutral being played. Nice anti-air from Galaxus. Out of range of the J2A, just getting a knockdown here and using the 3 cost. Akuri in a dangerous position. Gets caught on the border escape. Losing an orb and taking some substantial chip. Border escape against the drill, but Akuri can't get anywhere. And Galaxus taking a commanding lead here. That's gonna catch! Solid damage, but it's not enough to kill. Galaxus, 1 hit away, going for the drill right there. Not enough. And Akuri's got 1 chance. Going for the 5 cost here. And they have a lot of work to do. Corner pressure. Starting things off with, gets the J2C to connect. Meaty 3A. Backdash from Galaxus. Good opportunity. But a good snipe from Akuri. They're still working. Like, trying to make this impossible comeback. Blocks the grill. Oh, but the instant air J2A. Denying the 6 J5A from Akuri, and Galaxus will take it. 2-0. J2A, the $1,000 move. That was a good set, though. Alright, next match is gonna be Donkey versus Sigurds. I'm expecting Marisa versus Yomu. But really, anything could happen here. Sigurds has a lot of counter picks, but Yomu is a hard character to counter pick, I'll say that. One of the most consistent characters in the game. You can kind of just always, whenever you're playing against Vermilia, well, no, not Vermilia. Whenever you're playing against Yomu, you're playing at Yomu's pace. You gotta respond to Yomu's approaches. We'll see though. Lone at 1-2 against Haha. There's something cooking here. Lone might be the new GOAT. The next Blaze Dragon is literally right there. Anyway. I think it's versus Donkey. There's a mud check. Alright, let's get it. Did that J6H hit backwards? What? Yeah, okay, here we go. This winner's quarter set, Sigurds, Marisa, Donkey on the Yomu. This is actually one of the more interesting matchups, I'd say. It's like... Marisa, usually an aggressive character, but is really well balanced overall. Really tests how good you are at playing defensive and your overall gameplay. You know, the Yomu is just a hard character to respond to. Such a good character at approaching and punishing. But Marisa can play that defensive game, and I wonder how good Sigurds is at doing it. So far, though, look at this lead that Sigurds has gotten. Deciding not to use the meter to finish the job here. They do have a pretty good HP lead, but... Okay, the meter not needed. Catching that dash, that border escape with that 2-1-4 in the air. Taking the round. Sigurds with the pretty solid first round right there. Looking good. Here's the Rekka. Respecting the Rekka cancel is just getting out. Basically, they blocked. Ooh, nice far A. Yomu does have the, I believe, fastest far A in the game next to Marisa, funny enough. Oh, jumps away from the Rekka! It's Sigurds with the great conversion right there, 2.8, and look at the weather. This might be a Typhoon, yep. This is actually really good for Donkey, who has the forecast available, which is a very strong weather, which is a very strong Typhoon card, seeing as you cannot graze, or I mean you cannot block it, and you cannot be grazed. There it is. Oh, Sigurds gonna respond with his 3 cost. They're both gonna trade meter for meter, but Sigurds on an advantage. Oh, there was the cross up, but the small hitbox on crouching Yomu let Donkey escape. But is this enough to kill? The no cancel spell, the no chain spell 2 cost for the conversion right there was just enough damage for Sigurds to get the KO and taking the first game. Sigurds, he's showing his worth right here. Sigget's up a game against Donkey. Probably one of the other favorites to win this tournament. We have an upset on our hands. Alright. Now this is looking a lot different from the first game. Naki has a pretty solid lead here against Sigget's, but the Hefty Fog might give Sigget's a chance, but they gotta find a hit. That's some HP recovery. Can start a comeback here. Gets a nice little punish, but won't be able to convert. And nice jump A from Donkey to break up that pressure string from Sigget's. Now stuck blocking in the corner. Down to a half of an orb. There's the crush. Not a full limiting knockdown. Sigget's had a chance right there, but Donkey with a great movement to keep Sigget's under control. And it's looking very one-sided. There's a 6-6C whiff punish for Sigget's. Trying to see if they can change fate here. Finds a counter at 6-6C. Might be able to start something. Okay. Gotta be careful about the DP. That will kill if a counter hits, but Sigget's able to play around it. Oh, nice punish from Donkey, but oh, it doesn't get the KO. The far A, though, able to catch the chicken block out. Is such a fast button. And Sigget's going down here. Donkey trying to get this comeback going. Has access to Slash Eternity now. Is probably one of the scariest spell cards in the game. Sigget's gotta be careful where they put themselves. And wow, the 6-6-8, but it doesn't combo into Slash Eternity. Somehow it was too far away, or too close. And Sigget's able to use that 2-1-4 on Wake Up to get some movement going and get himself out of the pressure. There's the J2A counter hit. Sigget's holding on to Surefire, which is an extremely powerful spell, but very hard to convert. I'm not sure what the plan is. Alright, you're just down. Pressing Sigget's. There's the jump out. Sigget's trying to go for the 6A, does not get the counter hit. Movement down. The Sigget's trying to get something going here. Board escape from Donkey. Very even in terms of HP. Oh, great walkout! Cross up! One. Oh, drop the Rekka! That's huge, because Sigget's can start getting some offense going. Going for the 6-6-E. There's a GP to keep himself safe. Oh, great punish from Donkey, but it wasn't enough to KO. Oh, yep. The frame trap with the J6A 5v623. Classic option from Donkey, and that will take the game. We're going to game 3. Game 3, coming through. Yomu, Marisa. Oh, that was almost a super strong confirm, but a little bit too far from the corner for that 5B to connect in the J5A. But here comes Sigget's. Punishing that J2A. Suppress. Ooh. That's a knockdown. Donkey starting his comeback. Gets the jump A right there. Takes it even. Sigget's trying to escape the corner. They're in a bad spot against this Yomu pressure. Tries the DP! But somehow Donkey knew. That was actually even plus frames for Donkey. Sigget's with the, not the worst move DP there, but Donkey was in his head. Though Sigget's is able to escape, get a knockdown here. Let's see if they can start some offense. Gets the far A here, but can't get the conversion. Forward board escape. Ooh, great movement from Donkey, but can't finish the combo. Flash Eternity in play for Donkey. Yeah, Sigget's. What can they do? No, great cross up, but not enough to KO. Cross up again! Scary situation to be in against Yomu. Oh, and the jump A from Donkey. That's too fast, even though Marisa has the second fastest jump A in the game. Yomu's is just 1 frame faster. That probably mattered right there. Donkey set point now. 6-6-C, huge counter hit, but too far away for the 6-6-A to pick up. Oh, the jump A beating the 6-6-8 coming down. Opportunity for Sigget's. Full dial. Gets a hit. Full dial again. There's the crush. Sigget's finally starting to get some going here. Nice BE from Donkey. Nice J2A. Gets a knockdown. Sigget's still got to be super careful about where they put themselves. Any counter hit, jump 5A, that's a SOE confirm, and that's like 5,000 HP at this point of the game, especially with the Scorching Sun up. Biggest trying to get out of the corner. 6-6B, the whiff punish, and the SOE with the Scorching Sun boost. That's going to be very high damage, but not quite enough. One combo away. Donkey trying to get the cross up. Good block from Sigis and blocks the charge 6A. Ooh, the far A response for Donkey. Almost had it, but Sigis is still alive. Has to block this out. Down to an orb. There's the crush, and the jump A will do it after the 6E. And that's all she wrote. Donkey with the big response to losing that first game. Came back 1-2 in a row in pretty convincing fashion. The slow motion when people die, I think, was like a Soku roll bug. And we don't use Soku roll anymore, but I think Gear roll just kept it because it's cool. Alright, the next set is going to be Lone versus Tomioka. Because we didn't get to see Lone earlier, we're gonna get to see him now. So Lone is a recent man. I think Tomioka we saw earlier, they play Patrulli. This is a nice place game. Okay, I think they started. Yep, there you go. Alright. There's a button checks going around. Rowan wants his rematch. It's not. No bonus points if you know where this song is from. You play the fighting games, you probably know this one. Alright. Kamioka. On the Patchouli versus Lone the Racing. The Lone Racing in this bracket. They have been playing pretty well. Getting into this ninth place game is not really easy in this tournament. They beat Rowan to get here. They took a game off of Haha. And now they're here against Kamioka trying to get another chance in this bracket. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The slugfest. There's a bomb. Sing the jump 8A. The thing about Racing is I don't know if people really know how to fight this character anymore. Used to be almost unescapable every Soku set, but damn. Let's slow down. It's very rare pick nowadays. Alright, now Lone pretty close to taking it here. Whoa! Tapioca he just woke up, chose violence, and Lone just holds him sit down with the meaty jab. Is that gonna connect? Wow, he comboed it. That did considerable damage. Bomb out. Okay, roll punish. Lone trying to come back into this game. Gets a raw mind explosion to connect right there. But low spirit, gotta be careful where they put themselves. Yep, pecking into that bullet. Got them crushed. Nice block. See, Royal Flare. Kamioka's hand. Lone holding on to a Lunatic Blast. See how this goes. Okay, Lunatic Blast. He's burning it. I'll even things up. Nice laser snipe. Oh, there's the fireball from Kamioka. Bubble. Gets completely destroyed by the mind explosion. Laser snipe. It's almost over, but Kamioka is almost dead. He goes for another laser, and Kamioka does not high jump or block on wake up. Just chooses violence again, and that time Lone will take the first game. Nice blocks from Lone. Kamioka controlling the game though. Gets the 5C to crush. Good D from Lone. Oh, but nice jump A to catch. Punish though on the jump 8A. Will Kamioka choose violence again? Yes, he did, but Lone was trying to catch it, but too far away to catch with a 6-6A. Ooh, crush. No combo. Lone low spirit. Kamioka controlling the game. There's the jump A though, catching the 6-6A. But can't get the meaty, and here's the 3 cost that Satellite Sunflower. Okay, that should do it for the round. No, not quite. Kamioka not done yet. Anti-air laser. Oh, and Lone trying to 5 jump A, but a little late. Jump the wake up 5C takes the round. Nice jump in A. Oh, but a little late on the 5C. Okay. Kamioka in control. Laser beam gets a little combo right there. Does it again because why not? Should have done it a third time, honestly. That would have been funny. Kamioka is not going to be conditioned. He's not letting himself be conditioned. He's gonna keep on pressing. The unconditionable. Knockdown? Nope, not quite. Watch the spirit? That's a jellyfish princess, that's what it's called. Oh, the 2 and 4 catching. Lone bombing out. Didn't want to have to guess in Sun Shower. But still a dangerous position to be in. Yep, the 5C. And we're going to game 3. Game 3. Can Tomioka bring it back? Or has can Lone bring it back? Or has Tomioka found something? Just press more buttons. A little bit of discourse in the chat, I think. Lone is saying this connection is crazy, and he sucks at the patchy matchup. It's like every time I'm closer to reporting you for lag. Tomioka said his keyboard isn't working properly. I refuse to be conditioned. Alright, game 3. Laser beam. Lone getting the knockdown here. Oh, couldn't get the punish. Nice QB. Pressure time. Catching a border escape. Gets the catch against the mash on the air tech. And another mash on air tech again. That's like 4K for Lone for Tomioka not blocking. Okay, pressure. Nice back B. That was actually a way to avoid the J6A. Bar A doesn't combo into the 6B. Jump A for Tomioka. Doesn't get the rejump. Nice punish. Typhoon on the clock. Actually, no. Lone makes his raising error. We're gonna have Calm instead. Blocks the J2A charge. Trade on the 6A right there. Scorching Sun. We'll see. Oh, interesting technology. Infrared Moon. He's invincible. He's invisible. You can't see him. What way is he? Where is he? Where is he? 6B. Ah, he got him. Tomioka was not ready. And Lone set point now. J6A from Tomioka puts up the satellite sunflower. Tomioka takes Lone takes a lot of damage right there, not respecting it. Now blocking up in the sky. Look at how much chip he's taking from the Scorching Sun. His HP is gone. He took 9,000 damage right there. Oh my goodness. This round is over. Ow. Yeah, when the weather says Scorching Sun, you might not want to go upwards. Game 3. Or Game 3, Round 3, rather. Okay. Oh, can't quite catch the backdash. I'm surprised that didn't tag him. Here comes Tomioka, gets the crush. A little bit extra damage, but there goes the drizzle. I would LRE him. Okay, never mind. Don't do it. Oh, he got hit! That's so much damage he could have avoided! 5,100, no, 5,300 damage. How? How? Infrared Moon going up again. Does Tomioka no bullets don't work here? Seems like he does. Jump it, whoa. Invisible mix-up. It's like I'm watching Chip. Okay. This isn't out of the realm of possibility, but Lone's gotta play out of his mind. Oh, can't get the 6-6A. Finds the jump A here. But Tomioka's free. That's the 5C. It almost did him in. Oh, and the grazing error right there. That hard land. Tomioka taking it. It is what it is, you know. Can't really say much. Lone really just got hit by failing McGraze against that Royal Diamond Ring, and it was pretty much over. Which is like, you know, it's definitely the connection environment that leads to mistakes like that, but there's not really much you can do. The only thing to say is don't make the hard land. Either block it or don't fail the hard, or don't fail the soft landing next time. All right, next game we're going to top 8. It's going to be Galaxus versus Ruby. Alright. So yeah, this EQ versus Patchouli coming up. Winner semis. I'm sorry. All right. Let's go. Okay. So here we are. Top 8 winners, semis, Galaxus, EQ, Ruby, Patchouli. The last time on the Simpsons Saturday, you saw this matchup in Grand Finals, and Ruby got absolutely smoked. Now let's see if they've learned a few things or not. Oh my gosh, Galaxus is using Dragon Whiskers, which is like the movement check. You wouldn't think that would be very good against Ruby, but it hasn't been useless either. We'll see. The fact that it is a true laser means that it does interrupt Patchouli if she's going for anything. Like right there, Galaxus is definitely using it to surprise Ruby from full screen. Ruby does not seem to want to respect it. Okay, good. 2-2, yep. Ruby's found out that they can then keep Galaxis from... Stop Galaxis from casting it by using that water spout to go on from under. Nice J2A though. Actually gonna get a knockdown here. Nice little snipe, calling out that 5C, gets the KO. Oh wow. Ruby is actually using Diamond Hardness. I don't know why. Okay. Nice little setup, Ruby. Get Miyoko's everything. Nice movement from Galaxis. We go for the J2A right there, I'm surprised. Ale, calling the clock here. Oh, that 2C doing some work. And now Ruby blocking. Oh, nice! Use of the 2-2. Good damage. 3,100 from that. With the Oki setup. Nice little use of the 2-1-4, of the 4-2-1 rather. You see Ruby trying to control from full screen, but there's a snipe from Galaxis. Oh, and Ruby can't quite get the punish. Eat some damage. Galaxis' turn. Air to air. Nice. The J2A. Gonna be a full pickup. And Galaxis going to set up. Nice J2A. Full screen knockdown. Galaxis in control here. He's looking for it. He's looking for it. Nice snipe from Ruby though. He's not going down without a fight. Diamond Hardness goes up. Eats the J2A straight on. That's... Even though it's super armor, you still take damage. Ruby's gotta be careful. They go for that again, especially in this last hit situation. Nice board escape from Galaxis! Yes! Gets the punish on the 6-6C, and that'll be it. Alright, game 2, Galaxis, a good start. See if they can keep this momentum going into the next game, or will Ruby have some adaptations? Seems like the same deck is being used here. Ruby's still going for that Diamond Hardness gimmick. See if it works. So far, Galaxis is not letting Ruby really play. Gets the knockdown here. Wow, Ruby with the wake-up buttons! Caught Galaxis off guard. Board escape from Galaxis escapes the far A and gets a punish on the jump 8A. And the Whiskers are back. There's a on the clock here. Board escapes away from the far A. Opportunity for Ruby. Alright, that's a crush. Sets the setup. Oh, but can't hold the 7 swords. Nice J6A though. Knockdown, and Ruby's almost brought it back. Galaxis does have access to that 4 cost. Not using it yet. Gets a knockdown with the 6C. There's the Whiskers. Nice punish from Ruby. Not enough to KO though. Here we go. Nice coin from Galaxis. There's the Diamond Hardness. Ruby trying to be aggressive here with that 1 hit of super armor. Blocks the J2. Yes, eats the J2A actually. There's a setup. Board escape. There's the Veil's Next Guy. Oh, but Ruby able to 63 try to push Galaxis back, but Galaxis was still able to get the punish. 1 hit game. Galaxis in control, has the corner, tries to get the catch, but not able. But there's the jump 8A, just barely connecting, and Galaxis with the incredibly clutch round win with barely any HP left. Oh, Sprinkle! It lasts so long in Sprinkle. We're just getting clipped. Oh, there's the Diamond Hardness. Just going to try to escape here. Just lands the J2A, but Ruby just tanks it, but can't tank that one. And the Whiskers are level 3. They're pretty strong, level 3. Ruby trying to go for a 6-6C, but that Whiskers hits too many times. Ruby can't just quite tank it, even with the armor. Oh my gosh, it lasts so long! Ruby keeps getting nailed by it! It has an anti-air, but somehow the J2A lands. Ruby setting up. The Veil's Next Guy is in play for Galaxis. Nice 3A though. Gets the hit. Throws up Diamond Hardness again. Ruby's got to graze this. Just backs off. Now Galaxus has all the space in the world. From full speed, and they can start harassing with the zoning. Max level on the Whiskers. It's a 6C snipe. Ruby's gotta be careful. That does a substantial amount of chip if you block it. And Ruby's been blocking it very often. This eats the damage! Can't do that again. There it is. Movement check. So still also chip. There it is. And Galaxus wins with like one move. Patchy players when they get outzoned. Ruby had no idea what to do. He's like, I can't win by shooting bullets. Ruby.exe has stopped working. How do you have a melee zoner that does bullet zoning better than the dedicated bullet zoner? What do you do? There's no way you could win! Alright, well, Galaxus will move on to the winners finals. His opponent will be decided next. It's going to be Donkey versus Haha. Okay. I'll let Rowan decide. I'm asking Rowan real quick. Alright, so yeah, Haha versus Donkey coming up soon. Waiting for the match to start. Most of Losers Top 8, I've skipped like 1 or 2 games. It's a full top 6 stream. Alright, let's go. Winners, semis number 2. Haha, Failing, Donkey, Yomi. This is good fighting game music, despite not being from a fighting game. Alright, let's do it. Haha, Mei-ling. Donkey Yomu. Alright. Ooh, nice anti. Okay, so getting into the meat of this matchup, you would think that Yomu would be at an advantage here, but look at Haha go, taking it right to Donkey. Oh, there's a 6-6-B. Charge 6-8. Fancy combo. But look at the lead for Haha. They can hold on to this. It's pretty much their round to lose here. There you go for the corner pressure. Far A! Yomu getting running right, their face right into the Mei-ling's foot, taking the round right there. Haha, up around here, trying to make that upset happen. It's not impossible. And that's Aaron blockable on the 2-1-4. Haha is now in possession of the good old rock killing fist, and it connects! Woohoo! 5,000 damage plus 5-5. Alright. We take those. Oh, we tried to go to the far A into the slash returning, but since it counter hit anti-air, the combo actually didn't convert. And Yomu not getting that famous 5,000 damage combo. Donkey's gotta have to do this without meter. But they are very competent. It's not out of the reach for them yet. But the weather goes typhoon, and now fights are becoming wild. No one can block. It looks like both sides being pretty conservative on their approaches here. No one taking that much damage. Ooh, Yaha's gotta be careful. Took a lot from that Yomu jump 8A. It's a very strong move. Oh, movement from Donkey. Almost got the pickup right there, but nice movement from Haha. Blocks the jump 8A. Has to block this, but great coin out. Ooh, moving away from the 3A. We go back to neutral, where Haha has to deal with that B cost. Anti-air with a 6-2-3B. Oh, but the jump A counter hit. Not enough to get the KO. Donkey has to block. There's the Hangeki. Can Haha showing himself to safety? Try to get the punish a little late. Ooh, the movement! The 3A somehow not connecting! Haha blocking! Charge 6A! Is it enough to kill? It is! The high melee reaction check from Donkey. Too much pressure. Could not block the charge 6A. And Haha stealing that first game. We might have something here, folks. Game 2. Sorry, there's the jump A, and the counter hit, and there's the combo. 2.2 and corn pressure for Donkey. Haha, trying to challenge. Ooh, but the spring A 63 from Donkey right there coming in clutch. Sword 4, block, avoided. Nice jump A from Donkey. Has about a 50% HP lead here. Moving around that land cancel, gets a life punish right there. Here we go. Nice 6C. Donkey looking a lot better than they were in the first game. Heavy Fog is Haha's best chance at a comeback. They might be able to pull something off here, but they really gotta lock in. Reset? Oh, trying to go for the J2A. Gets the 6-6A to counter it. And they are recovering some HP here. 6-6A again. Tried to go for the 6-6C. Ooh. Oh, Donkey not able to get a good confirm there. 4 card remains unused. It could have killed if they got the right confirm. Nice jump 8A! The 6-6 is not going to be able to do it. Haha, down to about 1,000. Maybe 500, actually. They're going to need to make a hell of a comeback if they want to get back into this round. The jabs. Oh, and the backwards hitting jump 8, covering both direct tech directions. Donkey taking the round here, looking a lot better. Okay, here comes Haha, starting off in the advantage. Blue Sky pressure string. Gets the counter hit 2-3C. Very good pressure right there, but couldn't get the combo. Charge 3A. Now with Haha getting charged melee checked, and Donkey's gonna cash out. Cash out 3.5k from that confirm. 3-0 for the press. J6A. Alright. J2A. Nice use from Haha. Okay, moving Donkey. His turn has the corner. Dash out gets caught, but Haha with the walkout now he can have the corner. Nice blocks from Donkey. There's the 2-1-4. Wow, just using it straight up. Gets the 6A meaty. And Haha has more than enough meter to take the round. Might not even need to use Rock Killing Fist here. There it is again! Oh, and Donkey tried the DP, but he hasn't leveled it yet. It's not invincible, and just eats it straight up. That's gonna make it a match point situation. Haha, 1 round away from going on to the winners finals. Can they keep up? 1 more round against Donkey. Donkey has the meter advantage, but he does not have enough cards for Slash Fraternity just yet. This is Haha's best chance to get to make some round up before it comes online. That's the jump A. Oh, can't catch the border escape. Air to air pressure. No, the jump A from Donkey. But the weather is Mountain Vapor, so that Slash Fraternity is not online. And there's the air unblockable 2-1-4. Haha with a strong start to the round, but they gotta be careful where they put themselves. There's Donkey. Lots some pressure here. The dash out from Haha. Goes for the 6-6-E. Can't get. What a great whiff punish here. Okay. Haha's out of the corner. Has the positioning. Gets the 5C to hit. Has the corner. Counter it. Jump A. Oh, the reset. It's not over yet. Gets the J2A to connect. Haha down. Haha in a very good position here. But Donkey's not done yet. Spring Haze on the clock. That's going to be a conversion. Okay, no. Holding onto the 4 card. Doesn't want to use it yet. Haha still in a very strong position, but can't let Donkey make up too much ground. There's the Rekka. I think 4 card might kill from here. Let's see. Not using it, but there's the SOE, and I think that is enough. Yes, it is. Ha ha ha. Letting it slip from his fingers. Trying to get too aggressive, even though that 5 card was in his hand. Donkey bringing it to a game 3. Alright. 6-6A. Getting the hit here. Charge 3A. Plus frames, but too far away to really enforce it. Alright. Sun Shower on the clock. There's the J2A from Haha, and he's going to have a great corner situation here. Oh, but leveled up his card in the middle of the pressure. Gonna get half to face the Sun Shower. Wait, he just dashes into Donkey's face. Pressure. Nice blocks. 6-8, not gonna connect. Good movement from both sides. Haha's turn. Charge 3A, too far. And Haha in a good position here, but we've seen Donkey, who is very hard to phase, you know, staying very, very composed despite the life deficit. Continuing that right here in this round. There's a jump A counter hit from Haha. Can't really get the full conversion, but gets the opportunity from the whiff 6A. Can't get the jump A to connect. Here comes Donkey. Missing the jump A. Haha with the pressure here. Donkey trying to jump away. Gets himself to mid-screen, but oh, eats the 2-1-4. Knockdown for Haha. Dangerous position on the weather timer. Oh, Haha decided not to eat the knockdown, but he can eat this knockdown. No, wait. Guess gonna cause calm. Never mind. 2 wall bounces. But that was very close. Donkey with the key to the game in his hand. That Slash for Eternity. Haha cannot make one mistake. Donkey gets the 6-6-8, and the hit confirm is right there. That should be more than enough. And Donkey, again, with the composure. Taking the round here, making it set point. Nice jump 8-8 right there. Oh, and punishing the air tech jump 2A. Donkey in control has the corner. Chases the tech out. Reset. Ooh, lots of wrong blocks. That's lots of plus frames. Nice walkout from Haha. Charge 3A. That's going to connect. He gets a combo from this. Gotta keep the pressure up. Take 2A. Nice block. Air to air pressure. Can he get the crush here? There's the catch on the border escape. Reset. Donkey's in a very dangerous position. He's got no air dashes. finally gets out of the corner, but that pressure was crazy. Oh, great. Punish. 60 is gonna trade. Jabs into the 3, under the 5 cost, actually. Reset. Air pressure. Haha, can't quite get that last hit. Nice blue sky pressure. Oh, and the 6-2-3. Not enough to KO, but look at that air tech catch. Haha, with some immaculate movement, and we're going to the last game in the last round. Full size, even on meter. It's gonna come down to who plays this, who has the game plan. Right now, Haha getting the first knockdown, has the corner confirmed, not quite able to finish the job. Here comes Donkey, resetting with that 2-1-4. Nice movement from Haha, and he's able to point himself out of pressure. Misses the far A, only a small whiff punish for Donkey, and uses the coin right here. Here comes Haha, chasing the back jump. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to remiss. Game's gonna slow down a bit. Wow, Donkey actually going in, never mind. Haha's had a huge opportunity here with that 5 cost. That's all he needs to win the game, but he can't get antsy like he did last time, because Donkey made that comeback, even facing this situation before. Ooh, that could have been it if he hit the button. Wow, that's 60 covering Haha perfectly. That 5 cost still ready to locked and loaded. There's the jump A from Donkey, gets the knockdown. Has Slash of Eternity. Now things are getting really dangerous for both sides. Sunny on the clock. Who's gonna make that mistake? Will it be Donkey? Will it be Haha? There's the 2A! Is it enough? He's gonna have to hit the last hit! The 660 will do it! And Haha's completed the upset! He's taken out Donkey and sent him to losers. The prophecy has been fulfilled. Haha is in winners finals of Soku Saturday. After taking out a killer in Donkey. Alright, so we are really getting a fun tournament today. I believe next is probably going to be... Take a look here. We're gonna get Rowan versus Ekuri. Alright. May call that match in a second. They say a D test. Alright, there they are on the host list. Let's go. It's gonna be Alice versus Ramilia here. Alright. Alice versus Remilia here. Rowan being inspired by Riri's performance. I don't know if you follow Japanese Hisoutensoku, but they had their end of the year invitational today, and second place was an Alice player you might have heard of named Riri, who had an absolutely stellar tournament run, but lost in the grand finals to So we'll see. Definitely been proven that Alice can do it at the highest level. But you gotta be good. Right now, Akari in a strong position here. There's a bomb. Ooh, nice bait. 6-6, and Ruin running it back pretty quickly. Alice is a high damage character. You wouldn't expect you would always be surprised at how much damage Alice can output it, but and when she gets you with a good confirm, you are losing like 3k. Okay, good pressure from Akari. Rowan's gotta hold this. Alice not with the best defense, but throws out the Hangeki. J6A, that's gonna connect. Now Akari's in a really good spot here with the Gungnir. Ooh, missing the 3A. Rowan backdashing to safety behind the dolls, but gets eating that 5C. Ooh, the doll covering. Gets the air, gets the 3A anti-air. It's a nice little knockdown as well. Can they finish the job here? Plus frames. Nice blocks from McCurry, but eats the 6A right there. Is that enough? Wow, great confirm from Rowan. Now off to a good start here. Jump 8A. Woo! Nice use of the land cancel right there. And Rowan in control. Look at this pressure. Are you trying to find an opportunity to get out of here? Blocks the 6A. Voids the J2A. Now it's their turn. Great patience. Let's see what they've got here for the Oki. Plus frames on the 3A. That's not going to be plus. Rowan takes their turn. Uses the spinners to get some offense. Ooh, and gets a nice little cross up in there. Alright, Rowan controlling the screen with all those dolls. Curry's has to find a way in. Finds the jump A. That's huge. Plus frames. Right. Gungnir. Well, great border escape from Rowan. That's like a frame. That's a first frame BE. And avoids the Gungnir reset. But they still have to deal with the Remilia. Pressure. Well, anti-air dial. Strong pickup. And the 3A, this time he eats it. Not quite enough, but Akari's looking a lot better in this round so far. Can they finish it here? Yep, catching the border escape against the J2C. And going to round 3. Okay. Anti-air, not gonna catch. Ooh, the anti-air. That counter hit 6A. It's the knockdown. Akari's turn. Looking for a 5-cost confirm, but nice walkout from Rowan. Gonna start to level those spinners. Misses the J2A. Oh, but avoids the punish. Here comes Akari. Not using the 5-cost against the anti-air jab, though. Holding on to it. Nice punish. Oh, that J6A was very close to hitting. Rowan's got to be careful. But finds the 6A here. Nice little flip punish for Akari. 5-cost. Massive damage, and Akari is in a strong position here, but can't get the tech direction correct. Rowan holding onto that middle of the screen, finds the 6A. See what they can set up. Leveling up a lot of skills. He basically has his endgame, but can he live long enough? There's the 2A! That's gonna do it! For game number 1, Akari takes it. Yo, there's some wild things being said in the chat. I saw someone claim they're gonna name their firstborn after a top Japanese Soku player. That's a new one. That's a new one. I'm naming my kid Riri. You're like, Dad, why is my name Riri? Well, you see, there's this game I played called Touhou Hisoutensoku, and the greatest player of all time. His name is Riri. nice frame trap. Okay, then I think you get that. I'm surprised that didn't trade. That 3 is really meaty. Nice 6A. Some pressure in there. Ooh, big J2A. And a full Gungnir. That's a kill. Whoops. Well, it's better than the guys that names their kid after a Genshin character. Like, I saw a lot of posts about people naming their daughters Farina. Is that cringe? I think that might be kind of cringe. I don't know. Soku player was one thing. Genshin character? I don't know. I named my daughter Veils Like Sky. I mean, naming them after Touhou characters isn't cringe. Marisa and Alice are normal names. You can get away with those. Remilia is kind of a French name, though it's more usually Remy. I don't know if Remilia is the actual name. I think that's the set, by the way. I kind of got sidetracked. Tess is an actual name. Yeah, Akiri winning 2-0. Look at the bracket in the meantime. Roll in 2. Roll out. Alright, so next on the stream schedule, we're gonna have Ruby versus Sigets. Oh yeah, like I said, Alice and Marisa are normal are normal names. Patchouli could work as a middle name. Like, if your name was, like, normal and then you gave someone a middle name, Patchouli, I think that could work. Alright, so yeah, Sigets versus Ruby. Kenshi, that's a Japanese name. Most of the Soku names are too Japanese to give to people that aren't Japanese. The only ones you could get away with are Remilia, Alice, and Marisa. Kenshi is not a real Japanese name. Okay, gotcha. Sakia? No way. You're not gonna name someone Sakia. Mailing normal in China, yeah. It's like the most generic Chinese name, but it is a Chinese name. Isn't the Prime Minister of Japan named Sanae? I'm pretty sure she's named Sanae. So yeah, Sanae is a normal name. I've seen Yukari a lot in Japanese fiction. I guess that's a normal name too. Like Yukari Tamura. Yeah, Yukari's a normal name. Alright, so... I'm button checking. I guess Sigis is playing from Racing Year. That's interesting. Oh yeah, you can't see the match right now. Top 6. I saw Racing in the button check. And looks like we are getting Racing in the actual game. Oh, Sigits versus Ruby. Racing versus Patchy. You know, if you really played Soku enough, you could have the game not being shown, and you could just hear the sound effects, and you would be able to tell which characters are being played just by the sound effects. Hey, where'd the game go? What happened? Did it crash? Oh no, it's a Coney crash! No! No! Coney crash! Help! Help! Yep, it's all going down. Coney crash. Well, I can't even see I can't even spectate the game right now, so... Oops. Who's naming their daughter Coney? Isn't Coney a male name? Like Coney? Like the popular streamer Coney? I don't know if Suika or Yuriko are names either. I have to tell them to rehost when they get the chance. Alright, I guess we're waiting for the game. Yomu and Yuko are weird names. They sound like weird names. I don't have too much reference about what names are actual, like, useful, normal names in Japan, but Yomu doesn't sound like a normal name. Well, I mean, when it comes to the kanji usage, you could just spell Yomu in a different way. You could spell... Every Japanese name could be spelled like 50 different ways if you really cared. If you wanted... Well, the spelling doesn't really matter. Okay, Sigits won game 1 while we weren't watching. That was a fast game. I feel like that was less than 5 minutes. I think the average Soku match is probably 5 minutes long. Depending on who's playing. Upper end, maybe 8 minutes if people are playing super slow. And 3 minutes if they're just dashing at each other. But yeah, 5 minutes usually the normal length for a Soku match. Hitting the counter at Sprinkle Fireball, I did almost 2,000 by itself. Oh wow, the short dash of Racing going under the J2A from Ruby definitely makes a difference in how Ruby can use that in pressure. Ruby just gonna try to J2A a lot. It works on most characters. Okay, someone's sword's coming through. Ruby has control of the corner. Misses a 660 though. Ooh, another fireball connecting. This Ruby's gonna get some damage here. Get the setup. Ration with a very short text. Gotta deal with this. Ooh, misses the J6A. Again, Racing with a short dash. Going under the instant air J6A. Ooh, lots of chip there. Oh, nice little 5C from Ruby. Has a small lead. I think it's using the laser, trying to poke. Gets the jump A right there. Takes a swig. It's gonna lose offense. Yeah, he gets punished for using that. He might die. Oh no, Ruby dropped the combo. It wasn't optimally done. Sigget's got one chance. But that was actually a very brave idea to try to take a drink of the Mountain Dew in Ruby's face. Hey, and there's the snipe with the 6C. You want a English voice mod for this game? Who would you get to do the voices? Would you do it like seriously? And have like 20 different female voice actors? That's a lot. That's a lot of voices. I guess you could use established characters and see stuff that kind of fits. Ooh, nice anti-air. 3 cost, not gonna work. Oh yeah, jump 8A. Ooh, got the link with the jab on the ground. That's nice. That's some good stuff. I did some counter hit optimals when Spring Dust Storm is involved. Oh, so you get a bunch of them into the jump A. Makes a lot of damage. Ruby just needs like a combo. A bombo, if you will. Nice jump in A for though. I think it's not going down without a fight. Ooh, eats the fireball. Almost got the pickup with the 6-6V. There's the crush there. Not enough to KO, but Sigget's in grave danger. He has a block and Sun Shower. Nice 6-6A. Very rarely see moved on Patchouli, but it is a dashing low, which is exactly what Ruby needed right there. And Sigget's goes down. We're going to be tied at 1-1. Soku equivalent of foot dive. Oh no. Oh, is that the Tenchi coming out for game 3? Interesting. Return of Tenko. See if Sigget can bring that Tenchi goodness into this game. Ruby deciding to challenge Tenchi's wake up, just eating a ton of damage there. That was nice J2C. Alright, so Sigget's getting that ult up using the alternate 236, which is just a very dense bullet, and the alternate 2-2, which is the pet rock. Oh man, gosh, Ruby, you gotta respect. Okay. That's gonna link. And it's enough! Nice use of those spell cards from Sigget's set point. That is a fun spell. It doesn't really ever add damage, but it's a fun spell. Knockdown for Sigget's. He's gonna try to use that rock. But there's the reversal from Ruby. Alright. Lots of chip. So he escaped from Sigget's, blocking the J8A, but gets crushed by the fireball. 6-6C just barely out of range for this 6-6A. Okay, nice BE from Ruby. But falls right onto a jump A. I think it's gonna get full damage confirm here. And the knockdown, the setup. Ooh, that cross-up was nasty! Oh, but the calm ran out just in time. If it was just a bit longer, Ruby was dead. Is this enough, though? Nah, not quite. Ruby down to a single hit game. Air to air. Ruby gotta block it out. Laser. Okay. Interrupts it. Diamond Dust on the clock. Ruby can have a chance to come back, but they've got to get the knockdown. There it is. Let's see what they can pull off here. Face the reversal. How much damage can they get? Goes for the setup. Oh my gosh! Royal Flare! Is it enough to kill? It is, and Ruby somehow, some way, clutches out the round, and we're going to a last game, last round situation. Sigurds had such a commanding lead, but where did it go? I punish. There you go. Nice interrupt. Ruby in control of the neutral, but gets sniped by that 6-2-3-6. So he can find the jump A. Had the corner positioning, but eats the knockdown. Here we go. See, nice punish from Ruby. They get starting to struggle. There's the J2A counter hit. Knockdown, but not able to get the pickup off of it. Nice J6A, and Ruby's got all the momentum right now. Can Sigurds find a way back into this game? It seems like the zoning is getting to be too much for him. Oh, there's a punish on the 6-6B. He's got to make it count. Has the knockdown in blue sky, but cannot get the Oki right. That snipe really matters because another one of those will end him. 6-6B misses. Ruby keeping up that fireball game. Gets anti-aired. Sigurds got another knockdown. Another chance, another opportunity. But the Oki is not quite there. J2A, another one will do it. Anything will do it at all. Gotta be careful. Sigurds gets clipped by the jump A, just barely getting touched right there by that wind ball. And that's it. I gotta see that instant replay, bro. Look at that comeback Ruby did, by the way. Ooh, outskilled. Outskilled. Just barely got him. That was the last active frame too. Crazy stuff. Alright. That was fun. Let's see. What do we got next? We're gonna get Donkey versus Ekuri. Donkey and Ekuri. So Ramilia and Yomu. I feel like Ekuri was pretty close to beating Donkey last time. When's end of the year? Didn't I announce that 2 weeks ago? It's gonna be on the 20th. I could have sworn I announced that already. I'm gonna post it again at the end of the event so people don't forget. Alright, so match is loading up. Ikuri versus Donkey in a top 6 match. And I believe they are not button checking, so we're just going for it. Alright. Donkey not tickets. Succeed. Okay. Donkey using that 660 pretty well. Alright. So far, pretty even game. Ikuri trying to bait out the jump. A little bit late on the punish, but finds the jump A here. Knockdown. Set up. Chases the tech out. Oh, but misses the J2A. Donkey's gonna get a punish on the landing recovery. A little bit of a frame trap right there. Very probably hitting something. 6-6A. No conversion after it, but nice little cross up. 3 cost. Will it be enough? Not quite. That card does a ton of damage, but not able to get the kill right there. The chip on that 2-3-6 brings Ikuri down to a singular hit point. Oh, and the 5D getting punished right there. Good graze by Donkey. Taking the first round. Off to a good start. Wow, the jump A beating with J2A, but Donkey wasn't ready for the counter hit follow-up. And Ikuri getting a huge amount of damage right there. Punish. Pressure. Order escape from Donkey. Gets the J6A. Almost got the full screen combo right there. Nice meaty. Ikuri in control. Ooh! The Tempest movement. Donkey finding the jump A, but dropping the fake up. Nice jump A. Full air-to-air conversion. And Ikuri in a good spot, but loses the corner. Donkey's got a chance to bring it back here with some pressure. Board escape from Ikuri. Out of danger. For that 2A. Good pressure. Gets the frame trap, and that should do it. Tying it up. Both sides holding on to some powerful 5 costs. Ikuri with that Dracula Cradle. Donkey with the Slash of Eternity. That's going to be a nice little punish on the backdash, but drop the pickup at the last hit. Nice counter hit. Using the 5 cost. Massive damage with the no spell chain. And baits the DP, but that's going to be safe with the 4 cost. But Ikuri's still in a strong position here. Has the corner, has the offense. Donkey's got to hold it. Frame trap right there. 3A blocked. There's the board escape from Donkey, but Ikuri's such in a strong position here. Can Donkey do anything with no meter to his name? No, that's probably going to do it. Jump A. Oh, no! The last hit drops for Ikuri. And the trade right there. Donkey with a singular hit point and a dream. Optimal monsoon pickup right there. 2.8k has meter to work with, but Ikuri still in a really strong position with so much HP to play with. SOE won't quite kill from here. And there's the jump A, beating the 6C. Ikuri taking that first game from Donkey. Might be making some waves here in the losers bracket. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, we see that color change from Donkey. He's gone to Dark Yomu. Eats a counter at J2A though. And optimal pickup. 2.8. Oh, yep. Doesn't respect the meaty. And look at that! Ikuri's already off to a strong start. Already Donkey down about 5,000 HP. Can they make the comeback? Still plenty of time left in this round, but man. Don't want to go down like this early. Yep, and that chain gain unreflectable. Ikuri playing this neutral so well. Had a chain gang right there, this time getting punished. Donkey with the read and the combo. Trying to bait the DP. Let it. Or he just hits some buttons right there. Oh, still holding on to that DP. There it is. Baiting out Donkey's DP too. Nice. Punish on the border escape. Reset. Oh, but the J2A messing up Akuri's anti-air timing, and now Donkey's in a strong position here. But lets Akuri just tech away. Oh, going under the jump 5A into the 6-2-3. Not enough to kill. Gets the cross up. Will this do it? No, the combo drops too close to the corner, but punishes the jump B, and Donkey takes the round there. All right. 6A. Oh, that could have been an SOE punish, actually. The thing about Remilia 6A is that if she has no dashes, she has to just land next to it. It's very, very dangerous. All right. J28 gets the counter hit. Good near confirm. Jump 8A for the 4.4, and Akuri with a good lead so far. Here we go. For the offense, nice BE from Donkey. 6k HP life, 6k life lead for Akuri here. Pressure for Donkey. There's the DP. There, good blocks. Nice J2A gets a punish. Alright, okay. Nice J2A. Akuri being aggressive at the right time, and yep, baiting out the high jump with the walk back. He says Soku doesn't have shimmies. Last round, possibly. Akuri 1 away from getting the upset on Donkey. There's the 2A. Knockdown. Donkey playing around the DP. Or there. Pressure. Nice J6A there. But Akuri taking his turn back. 3A meaty. Ooh, the jump A backwards. Beating out the J2A from Remilia. Nice anti-air. Alright. 6-6A. That gets the hit, and the hit confirmed. Wow, a non-counter hit 6-6A confirmed into the SOE. Donkey with some really good reactions right there. That is not easy. Has a good lead going into at the start of round 3 and finds a big counter J6A. Nice cross up. Has the knockdown in the corner. Donkey is so close to taking this game number 2. But there's a DP from Akuri, not going down without a fight. Can't get the border escape catch. And that should do it. Nice aggressive jump A from Donkey. We're going to game 3. Game 3. Akuri starting off good. Donkey changing skins to the yellow. Banana Yomu, as I like to call this one. Like, you know how Melty Blood has Banana Shiki? We got Banana Yomu. Plus frames? Okay, no plus frames, but wow, caging down the border escape. And look at the lead that Akuri's built up so far. Donkey in a dangerous spot here. Gungnir to try to get the crush. Yep, there it is. And I think this might do it. Oh, not quite. But Akuri is such in a strong position. Donkey trying to be aggressive with the wake up 4A, but Akuri just getting the J2A. And we are at set point again. Okay, Diamond Dust, but first knockdown going to Donkey. Plus frames on the J6A. Akuri's got to hold that. Gotta hold that. Gets crushed by the 2A into the 3 cost, into the still Diamond Dust, so it's gotta hold it. But there's the DP. Alright, border escape from Donkey. Doesn't get the J2A. Nice J2A from Akuri. Has the corner pressure now. Alright. Nice frame trap. Look at the weather. Typhoon on the clock, and Akuri has a weather card in his back pocket to turn it off immediately. Does not want to play against Yomu and Typhoon, especially when that 4 cost is right there. But look at the weather on the timer. Okay. It's gonna be Diamond Dust. It was close to that Typhoon right there. Nice. Staggers from Donkey. Playing around the Hangeki and the DP. But lets Akuri out. You have to punish the landing. Back to E. Huge counter hit. Oh, the drop combo from Akuri! That was extremely crucial because he was going to be one combo away, but instead, Donkey finds the punish, and we're going to round 3, and immediately a counter hit J2A into a 4 cost, which does nearly 5,000 damage, but the DP on Wake Up from McCurry is not going down without a fight. Pressure. Here we go, 3A blocks it correctly, but there's the jump 8A again. Neutral being played, McCurry just backing off, anti-air with the 2C. Nice 5B, the jump of J5A coming down, gets the J2A right here, Donkey in control, but baits the DP, just backdashes on Wake Up. There's the 2A, but can't combo. J2A catches the jump, but still struggling to get the Okazeme. Donkey trying to maneuver around those Vermilion hitboxes. The jump A blocked by Akuri, still has to block it out, border escapes to safety. Down 2 orbs, gotta be careful on offense. There's a 3A, that's huge! Now Akuri can maybe checkmate if they can find the Gungner, but Donkey able to border escape the 3A and get out of the corner. But here's the jump A! Akuri, one pressure sequence away! Can't find the jab against the Wake Up high jump. And Donkey trying to maneuver for that last hit. Akuri finds the knock, the J5A, but can't finish the job. Here comes Donkey. J5A, 66AA, that's gonna crush! That's it! Akuri has done it! And they will move into top 4. They've defeated Donkey. Jeez. That was good. That was a good set. Sheesh. So our losers finals is going to be Akuri versus Ruby. What an interesting top 4 we got. Look at this, 3 NA today. Let's go, NA domination, baby. We in there. Alright, so next game, winners finals, Galaxis versus Haha. Haha's had a great run so far, but this will be his biggest challenge yet. The Titan that is Galaxis. What will happen? We will see. All right. You ready for winners finals, people? Let's get it. I know the crowd really loves Mei Ling here. Someone called Dylan. Okay, some button checks. Yeah, Xenoblade. My music fact goes hard. Just saying. Alright. Winners finals. Haha mailing Galaxy's Igu. We getting some Ian Wild in here. Some monkey business about to unfold. Haha, getting J2A right there from max range. That was a tipper. And getting the J2A to catch a wake up too. Galaxy's on point, does not miss a beat. Even when it looks like he misses a beat, he's actually just baiting you into thinking he's missing a beat. Another conversion sequence for Galaxy, who brings out the whiskers of the whiskers again. I'm not actually sure how well Haha knows how to deal with it. We'll see. Oh, somehow Haha doesn't get that J5A. A nice movement from Galaxis. Covering a lot with that 214 and coining away from the charge stomp. Good defense. J2A though. This might be where Haha turns things around. Gets the dial A to catch the Mortar Escape. Baoki a little bit off. But here's some air-to-air pressure in the Scorching Sun. They're taking some damage up there. Galaxis decided to take the knockdown. Okay. Play this simple. Look at Haha. Trying to play around that 5 cost. There it is. No, the far A mistimed. And Galaxy is going to get all that damage. Almost got the KO. Haha. Ooh, nice little cross up right there. And Galaxy takes the round. Able to recover a lot of the meter he spent on that 4 cost. It's like it was nothing at all. And getting a full screen pick up 2.3k for such little commitment. And now a knockdown. Haha, down about 5,000. Just starting this round in the deficit. And they bring it back. Here we go for this air-to-air pressure. Got the Typhoon to go off. And there's the 5 cost to stay far, far away. We all know better. Just stay far, far away. Woohoo, that was scary at the end. But Haha, moving away perfectly, safely, avoiding most of that damage. Oh, but the Typhoon ends, and Ha ate a lot of damage from those 2 whiskers, and now a J2A pickup. Galaxy's in a position, but there's the 5 cost, able to block it. That 2A actually has really good frame data, I will not lie. That is an extremely advantageous move. Especially if you mediate. Galaxy's taking the first game. No tech. Backdash get caught. Ooh, Galaxy's on point with the conversion. Haha trying to dash in the corner, but gets boxed in by that J6A, and immediately goes to Typhoon, and Haha now put on the back foot. Galaxy's just too strong right now, it seems like. What can Haha even do? Okay, Typhoon's over. Galaxy's immediately getting right back into the driver's seat. Okay, nice backdash. Board escape. Ah, though, the offense well constructed enough. Gets the catch with the 6-2-3, and that will be a knockdown. They can definitely come back. Just need to play this basically perfectly. We'll see. Has to avoid all those J6As, and J6As is easier said than done. Oh, punish. Okay. Resetting. Okay. Haha, finding a nice little pickup right there, and another knockdown. But what can they finish the job? Charge 3A for the plus frames. Chases the jump. Air-to-air pressure. Can Galaxy get away? He gets tagged by the J2A, but it's not able to pick up. Haha, trying to finish the job. Trying to crush. Gets the J2A to connect. And that's gonna be the round. Amazing air-to-air pressure from Haha, and they are able to clean it up. Oh, I think the jump 80 there, not a big punish. Drizzle on the clock. That's scary to play. It's scary to play against that 5 cost in this weather. think and then Gauss also knows this, so is trying to take it into the air so he doesn't have to deal with the 5 cost. Okay, very plus frames. Gauss is not falling for that bait, but that card is pretty safe. Can't really punish it. Nice J2A. Typhoon on the clock now. There it is. Nice movement from Haha. He is not. He knows how to triangle graze. He has. You're seeing a lot of other players today getting hit on the hard landings and the mess ups on that movement, but not this guy. 660. Okay. 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 And gets the J2A at the end of the Typhoon. But Gauxus has 4 cost. Okay. Might not even need it to take this round. While they're going to Spring Haze. Level up Tengu Fan. Interesting. Alright. Nice 2 and 4. Catches all the way back behind his head, but nice movement from Ha. But there's the Veil's X guy punishing the 3A, and that should be it. No, not quite! Got Haha still hanging on by a sliver. Trying to deal with this Veil's X guy. And there's the 6E. Great bait and punish from Gauxus. Set point for him. Okay. Some monsoon shenanigans. Here comes Haha with the pressure. The 2B's a little bit out of range. And Haha stuck in the air. Just gotta concede the pressure. Somehow avoiding that 6C. Nice snipe from Gauxus. He's gonna be able to convert that into very solid damage whenever he gets it. Because of these whiskers. Nice punish. Oh, but dropped the combo. Now has to deal with Gauxus' corner pressure as Iku. Blue Sky using that drill. Cancelled from the 6-2-3. Haha. Has to defend. There's the 2 and 4. That lightning flash doing so much, but wow, a J2A aggressive play from Haha and finds the jump 8A. Gonna get that knockdown. Haha does have to deal with that Veil's Like Sky though that Gauxus is holding on. Tries the 6-2-3, wrong direction. Okay. We're gonna slow things down a bit. Wrinkle looking like this is going to be the next weather. Nice J2A from Haha, but he drops the combo! Locks the drill, border escape forward! Can he combo this? He gets the knockdown, but it's not going to be quite enough. I was thinking about he's switching the cards to the 5 cost, but not able to get that out in time. But this Sprinkle going away. Gauxus putting away his 4 cost for now. This is a prime opportunity for Haha to close this game out. Can he get in before that 4 cost goes off? He gets the hit, but it's not enough! But the weather says Typhoon! Ha! There is the 5 cost activation, and Gauxus is one last chance. A singular hit point to his name. There's the 5 cost, and he gets the trade! We're going to game 3! He's so good. He knew it would trade. Game 3 coming up. Haha on a tear. But can he finish the job? Gauxus is not going down. Player of this caliber. Been on this receiving end of these comebacks before. They know what to do. 660. Oh, nice movement from Haha. Gets the cross up J2A. Pressure. Nice border skip from Gauxus. Gets the air unblockable. Gives himself a knockdown. Okay, can't quite get the Okazeme. And the 6-6C, a little bit too slow. Nice block on the jump 8A. Nice J2A gets the whiff punish. Another whiff punish for Gauxus. That damage is starting to rack up. Haha's got to find his way in somehow. Gauxus, if he stays at this distance, Gauxus can just lame him out. Nice 6C. This could be the start of something. Pressure. Can't quite catch the border escape, but has the air pressure. Okay, nice defense from Gauxus. Woo, a trade. I don't know if you want to take that if you're Haha. Look at the weather. Gauxus can easily force a Typhoon. He takes the hit, but not able to have the knockdown take place in time. And the 2 and 4 are calling out the 5B. Haha's still fighting. but he can't make another mistake. That J2A is gonna snipe the backdash, and Gauxis takes the round right there, 1 away. Air to air. Haha, can't quite finish the job because of the monsoon right there. Okay. Or Rhythmus, sorry. Knockdown for Haha. Corner to corner. Corner to corner, corner carry. You know, classic mainline stuff. Nice. Knockdown, 2 in a row, and Haha getting some momentum. The Veils Like Sky still in Gauxis' hand. Doesn't seem like they're going to use it. And Haha is just playing like it's not there. Nice pressure. 2 crushed orbs, 3 crushed orbs now on Gauxis. This is looking really dire. Gauxis trying to bring it back. Nice movement from Haha. Avoids the 5B. Catches with the jump 8A. Not able to get the combo from it. And Gauxis has the corner. Haha with the respect. Holding out. Jeez, nice chicken block. Not able to finish the job though. Gauxis got another chance. The frame trap right there. Punishing the air tech. Air to air. And Gauxis has the meter. Uses it, but it's not going to be able to kill. And Haha does not want to mess with it. Just trying to stay far, far away. Gets the punish. That's going to be the 5 cost. And it does the job. We're going to the last game of the last round. No one has any meter to take into this round. It's all going to come down to the luck of the draws here. And Haha gets the first conversion. Has the corner against Gauxis. Really good pressure, but great border escape forward from Gauxis. And Haha smartly not air teching. That would have been air unblockable. Nice punish. Aurora on the clock now. Avoids the 2 and 4. Nice 5B. Knockdown against Haha. Gauxis with the pressure. Nice jump out from the mailing side here. Air to air press. This is where he's the scariest. Gets the jump 8A right there. And reset again. Gauxis does not want to deal with that pressure again. Just doesn't tech. We go back to neutral. Haha has a lot of meter to play with now. Because he was in the offensive position for a while there. Maybe looking for that air unblockable 3-card, but nice snipe from Gauxis. It's his turn. Here we go for the offense. Tries to go for the 3-card. Avoids it. And Gauxis going to take advantage here. Has the corner. Oh, great catch against the jump. And another knockdown for Gauxis, who's 1 or 2 combos away. Has the corner pressure. Can Haha withstand? Tries to chicken block. Gets the walkout somehow. This is going to be a reset. We reset back to neutral. Grizzle on the clock. No one has any spell cards to play with. Jump 8-8 all the way up in the corner. Can't find the J2A. Gauxis with the movement finds his own J2A. And there's a knockdown against Haha. He's got to deal with this corner pressure. Border escapes against the 3A. Avoids it. I know Haha wants that 5 cost, but he's 2 cards away. It might not be a viable solution at this point. Lots of chip from Gauxis. Jump out from Haha. That's going to be reset. Gauxis techs. This is a scary spot to be in. Charge B. That's going to be a reset again. Haha has the 5 cost, but can he finish the jump? Misses the jump 8A. Here comes Gauxis. The 3 cost goes off. Will this punish? It does! And he somehow, some way, is able to take the game. Haha. Going on to the grand finals on the winner's side. Taking out Gauxis in a clutch 2-1 victory. Oh my gosh, man. This guy's him. He's him. He is him. The Titan has fallen. Gauxis is in losers. Who would have seen this coming? Alright, next set is going to be Ekuri versus Ruby. Losers semis. I do not have the new replay input viewer unfortunately. Oh, whoops, this is the wrong channel. This is the wrong channel, huh? You didn't see anything. I'm not on the tournament channel. I didn't realize. Glad you stayed awake for the Soku set. You should stay awake for every Soku set. When do I not bring... When does this tournament not bring the hype? Come on, guys. You should know by now. Should know by now. The fun is not stopping. Yeah, Ruby. Katsuri, Akuri, Remulia. This is for the chance to fight against Galaxy. Alright, let's do it. Ruby versus Akuri, losers, semis, game 1. Nice little frame trap from Akuri right there. Follow damage as well. Remulia is a relatively high damage character, so you always gotta pick and choose your spots if you want to challenge. Nice 616. Good finisher. Nice jump 8-8, punishing the jump 8-8 attempt from Ruby. Ruby's really gotta be careful not to let themselves get punished for hitting buttons too often. Nice. Okay. And Akuri's playing so well, but Ruby is also extremely tenacious. Just not really conceding much space to Ruby. I mean, not really conceding much space to Akuri whenever they can. Really trying to make sure that Remulia doesn't get in, but sometimes it's inevitable. Tries to wake up 6-6B, and that's gonna get blown up really easily. Ruby not going to get away with that one. Akuri looking good for that first round win. J6A, too far away for the wall bounce, so can't get the conversion into the Gungnir. Oh, nice Abare from Ruby. That's gonna be a Gungnir confirm. 3.9. Oh, good classic Remulia damage right there from full screen almost. But here comes Ruby. Gets the tag with that 2C, and now a setup. Once those summon sword come in, it's gonna be a lot harder for Akuri to actually start offense, because Ruby can just set up those swords and hide behind them, making it tough for Akuri to attack safely. But finds the jab right there. Catching the jump. Knocked down. Ruby not respecting the Okizeme. Just gonna eat a ton of damage right there and can't try that again, because they will die. But they've got the space in neutral. That's exactly what they need. Especially with this heavy fog. If they can set up Royal Flare, that's a round win. Going for it right here. I don't think Akuri has enough spirit. That's a crush, but it's not enough to kill. Of course now, Ruby has the lead and goes for the charge. J2A calls out the dash, and we'll tie it up at 1 round apiece. That's 5B from Ruby. Gotta be careful though, had no dashes. Alright, 5C. And the 6-6 and J6A right there. Okay. Nice from Akuri, punishing the jump. Knockdown in the corner. Pressure here. 6A, good blocks from Ruby. So we turn to the neutral game, and Ruby can set up some swords. Actually being a little bit conservative on them. Tried it right there, but got interrupted, and now it's Ruby's, and now it's Akari's turn, but nice 5C. Another 5C. Akari's gotta be careful. There's the catch. Okay. Small combo, but a huge knockdown. Trying to bait out the reversal. And Akari just going to concede the space. Ruby can start setting up. Ooh. Catches the jump! Oh, but the Monsoon made the hit stun a little weird. Akari getting tagged right there by the J6A. And now Ruby can start zoning again. Oh, that's a huge 5C! And that's going to convert into the 5 cost, but it's not quite enough. Ruby still has that reversal. Gotta deal with this pressure. Akari being super careful around it. Doesn't want to lose this corner. Gets the frame trap jabs, but face the reversal. Punishes it with the 5C, and that's going to be able to kill. Akari with some good offense right there. Playing around the reversal, perfectly taking the game. See if we can see. Let's see if there's gonna be any adjustments from Ruby here. Go into game number 2. Nice 5B. Oh, that's gonna be a full conversion for Akari right there. A stray bullet into full damage, catching the jump out with the jab. But here comes Ruby. Starting some offense. Case. Okay, nice movement from Akari. Now has the corner again. Nice little frame trap. Has the corner pressure against Ruby. And the board escapes against the 3A. Nice anti-air from Akari. Wow. And somehow they still contain Ruby. Jab against the J6A? Okay, Ruby, man. Really's got some work, really has his work cut out for him. Akari has been amazing on the offense right there. Great use of the 3A to catch the jump. And look at the deficit that Ruby is in right now. Tries to mash right there, finds a way out, but no HP to play with. Ruby can just try to lame him out with those 5Vs. You know, he's definitely trying, but I don't know if you want to engage Patchouli in a long-range duel like this. He still has to go in. Catching the jump, though. And we have ourselves set point for Akari. And they finish the job. Gets the J2A here, and that's going to be a full damage Gungnir. 4.3. And that's basically the best start to a round you could ask for if you're Akari. Ruby already on the back foot, but finds the punish against the Demon Lord walk. We'll see if they can start some offense. The Summon Sword. Oh, but messes the OK up. Doesn't face properly against the Amelia Wake and gets frame trapped right there by the counter at 6A. Akari in control. Ooh, lots of wrong blocks against those 3As. And a great board escape catch. Here comes Ruby. Here comes Akari. Gungnir. Oh, gets the frame trap! I'm not sure if Ruby realized that wouldn't be tight! Probably just let go of the block. Oh no. Or was mashing border escape. Something like that. But Akari messed up and Ruby messed up even harder. It's an unfortunate way to go out, but you take what you can get, I suppose. So that's gonna be Akari moving on to fight Galaxis in the losers finals. Look at this. All NA top 3. We did it. We did it, NA guys. We did it, NA boys. All NA top 3. Oh baby. We are so back. Alright, so Galaxis versus Akari here. We got USA, Canada, and Mexico in the top 3. Alright, so, yep, Galaxis Akuri. Waiting for that host to go up. You'll be starting very shortly. Akuri came pretty close to beating Galaxis in winners. I think it was a 2-0, but it wasn't out of reach. Take a look. Alright. Think we're skipping button checks? Yeah, we are. Let's go! Losers Finals. Galaxis versus Akuri. Alright. Very in control here, having that corner press. It's the wrong block here. And gets the frame trap. Galaxis is under a ton of pressure here. Very looking really strong here. Oh, misses the meaty. But gets tagged by the 6C. Alright, Galaxis finally with some breathing room. Oh, but there's the Demon's Dinner Fork. That's going to change the matchup from full screen neutral. Galaxis has to be careful when they throw those 6Cs. Lest they get sniped by Remilia's utensils. Alright. Ooh, nice lightning flash. Such a good bullet since it hits behind Oikyo like that. Air to air? Okay. Knockdown for Galaxis. Yep, there's that big weakness of Dinner Fork right there. If you use it, you are wide open if the opponent grazes it and you're even remotely close to the opponent. It just has so much recovery before you can high jump cancel it. Akuri, even though it has such a strong full screen weapon, they gotta be careful. Nice J2A from Galaxis. This might be enough. No, not quite. Sliver of a hit point. But Akuri does have that 5 cost. They're looking for that jab because they know that if they land it, they win the game. That 5 cost can combo from pretty much anything. Akuri down to 1 HP, but it still doesn't matter. It's a 1-hit game for either side. Akuri looking for that hit. Oh, just hit a little early on the jump 5A. They thought they were through that 5C, but it doesn't disappear when you graze it. Galaxis getting away with one right there, taking that first round. Nice J2C. Knockdown for Akuri. Chasing down the tech. Okay, Galaxis respecting. Holding on to a Hangeki. Akuri, though. Nicely constructed offense. Gungnir. That's gonna be immediately denied by the Hangeki. That's a 4-for-1 card trade. You take that any day. And oh, a counter hit lightning cage. That's so much damage. And a border escape catch on top of that. Galaxis in control with DP on wake up for Akuri. Doesn't want to concede their position just yet. But Spring Haze forces us to return to neutral. But Galaxis somehow finds the J2A, despite it being grazable. It lands. Now corner pressure. There's the 3 cost. Very not many options you can do against that. Galaxis looking good, catching the border escape. And this might be enough. No, not quite. Carried down to that last bit. And the jump A calling out the dash up. Galaxis taking a very convincing first game right here. Alright. Galaxis taking that first real good turn right here. Taking about 4,000 off of Akuri in that sequence. But here comes Akuri, roaring right back. Okay, nice block on the 3A. Galaxis defense looking good and finds the anti-air after the crouch, making Akuri overshoot the jump in. Okay, nice movement from both sides, but the snipe from Akuri gives himself an opportunity. What can we get here? Galaxis blocking it out. Gets the long block here, but nice coin board escape to avoid the dial A, but no, the 2C getting the anti-air hit. Forks being thrown by Akuri. Trying to go for the J6A, but gets beaten out by the 6C. And Galaxis keeping up that full screen pressure. Nice 6C into the 3 cost. Akuri should be able to escape this. Yep, no crush. A little bit of chip. Trade that you don't want to take that. It's a bad trade for Akuri. Blocks the J6A. Oh, backwards hit on the jump 5A. Akuri still on the defensive. Nice 3A to get the crush there in the sun shower. And Galaxis is going to follow up with the crush confirmed. Put himself at set point. He's not going nearly as well as that winner set. Seems like Galaxis has definitely adapted to Akuri's game plan. Maybe the dinner fork might not be the play here. Not sure. Alright. Pressure from Galaxis. More escape from Akuri. Trying to get back in there. Blocking very well, though. Avoids the J5A. Galaxis' turn. Akuri with like half an orb. Had to be careful there. Okay. Tried to get some offense, but can't seem to get in at all. The zoning from Galaxis too strong. And now a huge opportunity here with the 5 cost. That's going to be a strong hit confirm. Not quite enough damage, but Akuri in the corner, having to deal with all this pressure. Border escapes, tries to get out of the corner. Has one last chance here. If they could try to chase down Galaxis, who's flying around into the air, maybe trying to force a typhoon situation. Akuri's got to be careful not to throw any bullets to give Galaxis the opportunity to change the weather, which is the smart play. Just wait out and hope. Make sure that the Vermistic guaranteed, but cannot seem to get in that 5B charge into the J5A, just covering so many angles. And that's gonna be it for losers finals. I put the winner on the wrong side. It's Galaxis 2-0. Might be Galaxis 2-0 over Akuri. Sorry about the incorrect score bug. It happens. Alright. Galaxis has punched his ticket, and we are all set with Grand Finals. We are going to have a rematch between Galaxis and Haha, who barely managed to win in the winner's finals. Now has the battle of his life ahead of him to try to finish up this tournament. He's gotta win a set against Galaxis. But Galaxis and losers gotta win 2 before Haha can win 1. That's how a loser side works. Can Haha seal the deal? Or will Galaxis get his revenge? Anything can happen. You know what? Grand Finals coming right up. Get ready. Grand Finals. Waiting for our Galaxis to start the game. Mailing Bros. Are the Mailing Bros assembling to give Haha their energy? Put your hands up. Because it is time to roll. Any Galaxis fans in the chat? It can't just all be Haha fans, right? Okay, I gotta change the, Here we go. Grand Finals. Haha, Mailing, Galaxis, EQ. For all of the marbles. Every single one. And so far, Haha off to a pretty good start. Alright, forward escape forward. Nice 5B. There's the anti-air right there. Jump A. Wow, that blew up a lot of weather crystals. Alright. There's the knockdown. Charge 6A. Oh, that was plus frames, but good from Galaxis to recognize that he couldn't match that. But anti-air. Air unblockable for Haha. He's holding on that lead. Anti-air attempt. Voided by Galaxis. Air to air. Avoids the jump 8A second hit. 6-6B into the 3 cost. Haha's just gotta hold that. Full dial A. Ooh. Okay, that's a Typhoon on the clock. That's actually scary for both sides. Charge 3A. Chase down for Haha. Can't quite find the hit though. Staying in control here. Typhoon. Okay. Haha's is going in there, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, he tried to 6-2-3 him, but just not in time. Galaxis with the dial A, he takes the round. I was on the edge of my seat. I had no idea he was going to win that. He has no fear. J2A counter hit right there. 3A, that's the counter hit. Alright. Pressure. Catches the border escape. Galaxis on a roll right here. But Ha trying to dash in. Trying to contend with the River Mist. Yep, makes that jump A whiff, but Galaxis combo also drops. Haha gifted another opportunity here. Okay. Nice smooth defense from Galaxis, avoiding the stomps. Haha just being patient. Waiting for his opportunity, but great J6A for Galaxis, propelling the approach perfectly. And Haha feels like he's kind of out of options in this game. I don't know how he comes back. Jump A. Galaxis, he's still... Oh, almost got the pickup right there. And this probably is a done deal with this health deficit. Haha, just popping the 5 cost to try to make anything happen desperately. But it's not going to work this time. Galaxis taking that first game. Game 2 underway. Trade, definitely in Galaxis' favor. Nice frame trap! And Galaxis has really stepped up his game here. 3 cost, basically a guaranteed crush. Yep, you can't really do much against that pressure. And Galaxis already has a 60% HP lead. And we just got started with this round. Okay. Haha. Trying to fight his way back out of this deficit. Found that jab. Maybe can get something started here. But so hard to keep pressure on Galaxis, who's defending so well and repelling the approaches. Every single time it feels like. Finds this J2A cross up. Oh, and the coin into the 4A from Galaxis, man. He's putting up the wall. Can Haha? Haha's got to make an adaptation here. Oh, Galaxis is just going to run away with this. Nice cross up. Ooh, oh boy. Oh boy. Backdash in the corner. That's not going to fly. Galaxis. Uncontested right now. Singular jab is all Haha's gonna get. Can't get the J2A out against the 5B. And there's an air unblockable with the 6-6C. Still very much one-sided game. 3 frame trap, that's it! And 2 quick ones for Galaxis. Night and day compared to that winner's final set. Galaxis is locked in. Haha might have sighed a big sigh of relief after winning that winner's final set, in which was such a close set, but the job is not done. And Galaxis is making that known. And if he does not respond, this set will be over before we know it. Trying to go for the 2-4, a little bit off. Alright, Galaxis, he's in. Haha with the respect, but he's still got to hold that. He's in the corner. Gets frame trap. And a knockdown for Galaxis. So Haha is playing a little bit better here. Gets the cross up. And a little bit of a 3-piece combo. Nice. Punish. Oh, but can't get the catch on the air tech. This is going to give Galaxis a chance to get a knockdown. And he's got lots of meter to play with. You see the Veils Like Sky in there. And 2 swimming Orpheus shots. That's a dangerous hand to play against. But it is snow. If it's the time to definitely use that to try to take away meter from him. There's 1 card gone, but it's just a coin. Get the crush. There it is. No pickup, though. No, stone is over. Galaxis holding onto that Veils Like Sky. Probably might think about using here, but it just eats the 6A. More pressure for Haha. Man, he can't get out of this corner at all. A great conversion. 2 orbs down on Galaxis. And he gets beaten up there with the jump 8A. Great bait from Haha. And that's the kind of gameplay we expect to see from this guy. Just relentless offense. Nice coin. Whoa, into the 6-6B. You don't see that move very often. And there's the Veils Like Sky. Haha's just got to hold on. Galaxis using that opportunity from the Veils Like Sky to get some offense back. Has a nice little knockdown in the corner. Alright. Haha trying to jump out. Board escapes forward against the J2A, but nice land cancel from Galaxis and catching the board escape with that jump A. Galaxis with a very good start of this round so far. Nice air to air though. Oh, the combo just barely drops. Haha, holding into an ambitious 5 cost in the snow. Okay, using the Earth Dragon wave instead. Galaxis is going for the chicken block. He's still stuck in this corner. Haha, not letting Galaxis away. Okay, finds the jump A, but dang. Galaxus had no orbs. He couldn't even continue pressure if he wanted to. Nice patience from Haha. Heavy fog. Okay, air-to-air. Counter hit from Haha. Trying to go for the cross-up, but there's the Veil's like Sky. Galaxus has the advantage, but Haha is not letting him get away. Those jump A's are so well placed. Finally, Galaxus finds the 4A. It's a nice little combo here. Has the corner. But Galaxus, let's get Haha escape. Haha, though, hitting board escape a little bit too early. Holding onto the 5 cards. Gets it off, but Galaxus avoids it. Nice catch on that. Jumped. What? No combo. Haha has to block this out. I see the 3 cost in the future. Galaxus gets the board escape catch with the 2A. It's not enough to KO, though. Haha. Down, out of meter. Trying to mash, but Galaxus closing the gap there with the dial A. And now a set point. Reset point for Galaxus. Catching the air tech match with the 6C. Galaxus has all the meter in the world right now. Nice J2A cross-up for Haha, but he's got to contend with the Veil's like Sky. Gets the cross-up right there. Trying to keep it going, but yep, Veil's like Sky goes off immediately. Galaxus does not want to concede any more ground in this round. Just trying to make use of this heavy fog. But he's out of meter. Haha finds the jump A. Finds the J6A. Resetting again. Finds another air tech catch. This guy is crazy. Finds another punish. And Haha is starting to build some momentum here. Galaxus with no meter at all, but he gets the J2A way up in the sky. Forward board escape from Haha. He's trying to be aggressive, but a little bit too antsy on that 6-2-3. Let's Galaxus in. Counter hit 6-6A. Galaxus gets the knockdown. Haha has to hold on in Sun Shower, but crushed by the 3A, and another knockdown for Galaxus, who's getting a lot of momentum here. Tech out for Haha. Board escapes. Gets hit by the jump 8A, and a full combo for Galaxus. No, the drops on the last hit. Haha trying to be aggressive, trying to get in there, but he's gotta be careful. Mountain Vapor. Oh, avoids the 6-6C. We all know that Galaxus has no cards at all, so it doesn't matter. Galaxus, though, such a strong position. Even without any meter. Haha's got to find a way to get past this neutral. Gets in! Charge 6A! Galaxus blocks it. Good reaction. Haha trying to get in there, trying to continue this first set of grand finals. Nice board escape from Galaxus. Haha looking for that anti-air. Ooh, the walking! But he gets nothing from that. In the corner. Blocks the 6-6C. Galaxus his turn. Haha a little bit short on meter. Can't get that 5 cost off. Trying to get that last bit of card juice. Finds a counter hit jump 5A. He's got Sun Shower and a 5 cost. Can he find that hit? He gets the 5 cost off. Is it enough to kill? He finds it. And the grand finals continues. The first set is not over. Game 4. Somehow, whenever Haha wins, it's always a nail biter. Still plenty of Soku left to be played tonight in this grand finals. That's gonna be a pickup. All right. Here we go. Woohoo! The movement, but nice patience from Haha, from Galaxus right there. Nice punish. Gonna be a great confirm. All right. Anti-air with the 6-2-3. Oh, he's looking for another one. I saw him buffering that 6-2-3. He's pumping it. Go back to neutral here. Nice snipe from Galaxus. Oh, but the 6B. Haha is corner now. Forward board escape. Oh, but Haha keeps that offense going. Front string, some spring haze up, goes up. 6-6C, not gonna catch. Ooh, a little bit ballsy on the 2-4. Nice punish from Galaxus. Going for the reset. He didn't have the spirit. Veil's like Sky in Galaxus' hands. He just goes for the coin. Ends up getting crushed here. And there's the Veil's like Sky going off. The weather's going to be Typhoon. Let's see how these guys will play it. Nice using the 6B. The evasive movement from Haha. Eats a lot of damage from Galaxus' melees though. And Galaxus takes the lead. But the meter, definitely, you look at the hands, Haha has a lot of juice. He's got to get out of this corner first, though. Gets the border escape catch. Will it be enough? Not quite. Some pressure. Ooh, the interrupt from Haha. Now it's his turn. Do you believe? Reset. Ooh, oh, he dropped the jump 8A. It's still very close. Haha, this is a 5 cost. He's gonna use it here. Will it be enough to kill folks? Yes, it is. Not even a question. And Haha clutches the first round here. We might have a reverse 3-0 on our hands. I don't want to jinx it. But the turnaround since going down 0-2 has been immaculate so far. Nice jump 8A. Galaxis gonna make that count. So great damage on that conversion. Air to air. Okay, we're getting a heavy fog. This is probably the ideal for weather for a Haha, but Galaxis might not give Haha a chance to even recover any HP the way this round has been going. Very one-sided so far. This is the jump 8A. That's a punish. I think that might be enough. No, Galaxis decides not to use the meter. Haha's got one chance. Gotta be patient. There's the frame trap, though. He was not patient. And Galaxis set point again. On top of that, he got to keep all his meter. Movement from Haha gets the punish. Reset. Grabs the 63, but good coin from Galaxis to push himself out of range. J2A, 660. A Mountain Vapor immediately called off, and there's the Veils Like Sky. Nice air-to-air from Galaxis. Finds the jump A, but drops the pickup. 6C gets the snipe. Air-to-air pickups for air-to-air. Pressure for Galaxis. Has the corner against Haha, who's just holding on. 4 escapes away from the 214. Or 236, rather. And trying to look for that 63. Doesn't get it. Here comes Galaxis. Whoa, the movement from Haha. Gets out of the corner somehow. Pressure. Against Galaxis with the border escape. He reset back to neutral. Tries to go for a 63. Misses. But no punish from Galaxis, but that's going to catch the border escape. Air to air, but he wasn't ready for the air tech. Air tech J2A on the side of Galaxis. And Haha just a little bit away from dropping this round. Can he make this comeback happen? I mean, Veils Like Sky is right there. Galaxis has it. There it goes. And the Aurora is off. I'm not sure what it is. Okay. The snipe against the back attack. 660 into the 3 cost. That might do it. That's it. And that, my friends, is a bracket reset. Woo! Here we go again. Are the Haha believers still believing? Galaxis might have found a way. But the matches continue. Nice J2A from Galaxis. Ooh, movement. That 4K unanswered from Galaxis right here. But here's the air-to-air. This is where Haha makes his money. Oh, but misses the far A. Galaxis a huge punish. And now Haha's got to deal with this corner. Offense in blue sky. Tries the chicken block. Gets only a 4A as a punish. But the 6-6A from Galaxis keeping that offense going. Tried to get out of the corner, but Galaxis in control and a strong first round. Galaxis just putting together some dominant rounds. And starting off this Grand Finals reset in the right side. There's the 5-4 cost immediately on Wake Up. Does not want to even give Haha a chance to start the pressure. Okay. Nice J2A. Oh, but the drop combo. This is pushing the pressure. No board escape from Haha. Tries to board escape against the J5A, but the 4A catches, and Haha gets knocked down. Trying to get out of this corner. At the press. Right, jump 8A. He's really good with that move. The weather goes to Typhoon. Alright. A little bit of a lull in the action here. Wait, Haha going in there. Finds a great punish. Jump A counter hit, gets the knockdown. Nice. Block from Galaxis. Didn't want to challenge that 2-4 because he would have died. Punish! Is this enough? Yes, it is! Tied up. Here we go. There's immediately the 4 cost going up. Galaxis reversing the pressure situation. Again, does not want to give Haha even a chance to start pressing. But Haha finds the 4A, but tries to cancel into 3A, but that is grazable because of that 4 cost. Gotta be careful if you try to Abara your way out of pressure. Nice from Galaxis. Covering so much area. Now Haha gotta deal with another full hand. I don't know if Galaxis has any more Veils like Sky, but he does have a 5 cost. Flaming Orpheus shot, which is just as scary in there. Haha trying to move around, but gets caught. And this might be it. Yep, easily taking the round right there. Galaxis with a Game 1 victory in the reset. First hit going to Haha here with the great J2A, but can't cover the air tech that well. Whew, trades. Haha put himself in the corner. Has to contend with Galaxis. 6-6E, avoids it. But the 4A coming out. River missed. See how they play this. Okay. Drill, just respecting it. Going for the 2-1-4. Gotta be careful. Another drill. Nice J6A attempt, but they will block it, and Galaxis gets his own J6A. A little bit of a scramble here. But Galaxis has been pretty good in the scrambles. Okay. Galaxis respecting. Wow, the dash in. There's the Veils X guy. Jump A, gets the air to air. Right. Still plenty of air left. Feels like this card lasts forever. And Galaxis already working on another one. The heavy fall comes on. Oh look! He's got another one already ready. I don't know if Haha finds a way back into this round. It's not looking good for him here. He's got a bait around it too, because, I mean, Galaxis still has it. He might not want to use it, but it's still there. Gets a crush! Okay. Oh, the 4 board escape. Galaxis getting the punish on the 5B cancel and taking the round right there. He gets to keep it. Round 2. Anti-air 5B into the Veils like Sky to get the conversion. Now Haha just gotta sit there and take it. Oh, finds the dash up jab. That's something. Oh, but the 6C sniping that backdash. Reset. Doesn't get the 6C. Oh, the aggressive approaches from Haha. Gotta be careful. Another snipe from Galaxis. This is getting dire. The deficit is growing. And Galaxis about to build up another Veils like Sky. Look at that 3rd card in his hand. He's putting up front. He doesn't have to take pressure if he doesn't want to. That's a trade right there. I don't know how Haha can do this. He's got to deal with his Veils. Nice pressure, though. Alright. Blocks the cross-up. Veils is still there. Okay. Pressure. Woo! Woo! Oh my goodness. Galaxis trying to get cheeky with how he tries to get out of the corner, but Haha, his offense is very well constructed right now. Not leaving a lot of gaps. Galaxis just takes the knockdown here. Blocking in the corner. So the Veils like Sky is still there. But Haha has been slowly but surely bringing this back. There it is. He finally pops it. Trade right there, though. All right. Haha holding on in the corner. He's abusing that calm spotlight, but there's the crush. Veils is over. I think that's Gauxis' last one. Haha, able to escape the corner, but he misses the jump 8A. That might be a crucial whiff! Not enough to kill. Haha, holding onto that 3 cost. I'm not sure if he's going to use it in the right spot. Oh, the jump A in the wrong direction! That's heartbreaking. Gauxis goes up 2-0. And I think the dream might be coming to an end here. Possible last game of the tournament. Gauxis just needs one more to take care of business. Can he do it? If you believe in Haha, this is your last chance. You gotta give him all the energy you can. Guys, playing the zoning, okay? Haha, trying to get in there with the J2A. Alright, there's the border escape catch. First knockdown to our Mei Ling main over here. 2 crushed orbs on Gauxis. This is actually really scary for him. You gotta contend with Mei Ling pressure with the crushed orb. Okay. Here it comes. This is the kind of round you want to see if you're Haha. Nice J6A though. Gauxis not going down yet. Alright, string A's. Nice J2A. String A still going. Nice 6C. Gauxis getting some snipes. Has the offense. Catching with the Dial A stagger. But tries to go for the 6-6C. Whiffed. Punished. Haha. Wow, the Veils like Sky, despite the deficit, Gauxis confident he can use it without getting killed here. You know, knowing him, he might pull it off. Especially with the Cloudy behind him, he can get a discount on his next one. Okay, air-to-air pressure for Haha. Oh, gets the 6-6 point blank, but drop the pickup! 6-3 too far away. Wait, that's a punish opportunity, but Haha wasn't ready. Has the corner here. Gauxis with the border escape, still holding on in the air, gets out of the corner, somehow misses the air unblockable. Haha, holding on. He's got 2 crushed orbs. Gauxis has 1. The J2A whiffs, but great hit confirmed from Gauxis. He's almost brought it back. He has his Veils like Sky ready to go. Haha, in the corner, finds a jab, air unblockable. Gauxis with an ill-advised tech right there, and Haha was more than ready to cover that. Ooh, but the active frames on the sprinkle default 2-2, 4,000 damage right off the start of the rip of this round. That's not how you want to get started. And that's a strong conversion into the 5 cost. Another 4,000 damage combo. This round might be over before it even gets to begin. Anti-aired with the 5 cost still lingering. And Haha, already down to a sliver with the River Mist on the clock as well. Gauxis can take the knockdown. Yep, he called Typhoon on himself. And this is probably it. Tournament point for the Iku in red right here. Possible last round. Haha's got to lock in like he's never locked in before, or else Gauxis might just do it. Ooh, that 2-2, ton of damage. Alright, air to air. Can't really convert because of the positioning. Finds another counter hit. Oh, the whiff punish for Gauxis. Now he's in control. I see the 5 cost in Haha's hand. That's gonna connect! Big damage, but it won't be enough to KO. Drop the pickup. Misses the combo. Okay, no 6-6C, but Gauxis. Oh! Haha's got a chance. He's at the corner. Can't catch the border escape. Jump A, air to air. Gauxis is not dead. Air to air. Tries the 2 and 4. Doesn't catch the border escape. Whoa, the air tech jump A! Somehow Haha got away with it, and he extends this tournament. He's not on. We're not done yet. Alright, game 4 of Grand Finals reset overall. This is the 8th game in the set. I don't know how much stamina these guys have. Right now, Haha is starting to get fancy on the mix-ups, but Galaxus just jumps on Wake Up, doesn't want to take another one, and he gets away with it. Nice J2A, 660 to Ender. Alright, another just jump on Wake Up, and Galaxus got away with it, and it gets a J2A combo out of it as well. Nice 6C. Alright, corner knockdown for Galaxus. It's the setup. Woo, he tried to Wake Up 2 and 4, but somehow the counter is saving him from taking too much damage. Diamond Dust on the clock. A whiffs, but no pickup for Galaxus, and another J2A though, and this is gonna KO. And yet again, set point for Galaxus. Haha, with his back against the wall. Eats the J2A to start the round off. Not a full pickup. Can't just inadvertently take damage like this. Okay, avoids the jump 6A. J2A going in, backdashing. Here we go. Chase down. Another chase. Gets the frame trap. Drop combo though. 3 crushed orbs on Galaxus. This might get bad, but... Oh, yeah, that's 5Bs plus. Haha, didn't respect that. J2A catching the jump. Spring Haze though. Ooh, gotta be careful how you move! Took a ton of damage, but that's a crush in the air. Drop combo! He goes for it! Backdash! That's a punish! But too far away to get the full pickup. 5 cards down the drain for Galaxus! I mean, for Haha, he takes a hit right there. It's a one-hit game. Haha's gotta do this without meter and against a Veils like Sky. Is this even possible? This is tournament point for Galaxus. He just needs to play It's basically in his game to lose. He's got everything he needs. What an anti-air for Haha, but the Veils like Sky is right there. The 2 ways. Frame trap! It's not over. It's not over. Galaxus has to Veils like Sky here. He has to! Pops it! And there it is! So few options for Haha. All he can do is wait there, and Galaxus takes that jump 5A. He came so close, yet still so far. Galaxus overall 4-2. It didn't look like he was in much trouble. But man, Haha had a great run. Ends in 2nd place, however. Good tournament, though. That was some good stuff. (6-2). Sorry, nah, my bad. 6-2 overall, not 8-2. I can't count. It was 2-1, 2-1. 6-2. 3-1, 3-1, 6-2. Well, that will do it for Soku Saturday 328. Finalize the results. Alright. Like again, congrats to Galaxus for his tournament victory. He played amazingly. Haha as well. Crowd favorite, 2nd place. Okuri 3rd, Ruby's 4th, Tickets and Donkey in 5th, and Rowan and Tomioka in 7th. I hope you all enjoyed this presentation of Touhou Hisoutensoku. Next week is the end of the year tournament. Do I have a slide for this? I should. I feel like I should. I should have the slide. I'm 99% sure I have the slide. I'm creating it right now. Hold on. It's coming. Okay, okay. Wait. Wait, wait. What does my text look like? Hisoutensoku, end of the year 2025. It's what is it? 20 December 2025. Alright. Alright, wait. It's gonna look amazing. Center horizontally, and... let me just change the color. That should be... okay, transform, center, green. Alright. There we go. Amazing. That's it. There you go. This is the end of the year. Hisoutensoku end of the year 2025. 20 December 2025. Be there next week. Big ass tourney. Details are in the Soku server. You know, just cause we're cool, you know, the title is a GIF that it says Touhou Hisoutensoku Tournament in English and in Japanese. Cause you know, the Japanese player is probably gonna win this. Can you stop the Japanese from winning end of the year again? You gotta save us. You gotta save us. Everyone it's all hands on deck. Stop JP from winning end of the year. Alright, let me send you all to another stream, and we'll call it a night. Someone's playing EFZ. That's crazy. I need to do a Touhou stream, I think. Playing Touhou Project. I don't see a good Touhou stream. And I'm playing Grand Blue Versus. I don't see any tournaments. Might be too late for Grand Blue tournaments. Strive, maybe? Dang. You know what? Maybe I will just send you. To Touhou Project stream. Okay. This guy is learning subterranean animism 1cc. That's high level Touhou gaming, right? That's what we want to see. We're gonna rate him. Raid message is Soku Squad. Alright. See you next week. Peace out.